All right, there it is. There it is. All right.
Good evening.
Good evening to
Good
you guys. There
evening.
we go. Well, there you go, right there. All right, and this we look all crooked though.
I know.
Why do we look crooked? All right, there. That's a little bit better. All right. So can make sure a little quick sound check. Can you guys hear us? Okay.
Microphone check. Yo,
Microphone check.
one,
One,
two,
two.
three.
All right. All right. Nava wants to know. Do you like the Eagles?
Yeah, I actually know the
Yeah.
Eagles. I just don't know who sang the
Yeah.
song.
She just didn't know who it was, but she
Yeah.
knew. She actually knew all the lyrics to Hotel California. So yeah. Okay. What's up, Slick Rick?
What's up, fantasy? Good evening to all of you.
All right, cool deal. All right, so the topic. What's the topic of this live stream?
The topic is more about vetting.
The topic is about vetting. So
Yes.
the big question I wanted to ask is how long do you guys feel like? And you know this comes from Gio's video where about the dude who didn't, in my opinion, didn't do a very good job vetting. How long should you vet a woman before you get ready to marry her, especially in a long distance relationship? That's what I want to know.
Mm.
As you come in, don't forget to hit the like button and hit the
The
like
heart.
button and
The
the heart
heart.
button, just so YouTube picks us up in the algorithm and puts our video out.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
So we actually have two questions for them in the community poll. And those are the topics that we're going to discuss today. And quick shout out to our new subscribers. So welcome here, Green Whiskey and Brandon Ford.
What's up, Green Whiskey? What's up, Brandon Ford?
Yeah.
In the house. And by the way, can you guys let us know where you're from? We definitely want to know where you're from in the U.S. because I'm from California, but I'm always have to go to the East Coast because my son lives there. And if I live close to anybody, I would definitely love to hook up with you guys and get together and chop it up if at all possible. So let us know where you're from. Magic, welcome in the house. All right, and we'll just get right to it. Oh, Green Whiskey is from Georgia. Hey, Green Whiskey, we need to talk. We need to talk.
Yeah.
We need to talk because I'll be next to Savannah, next to Savannah, Georgia. So if you're anywhere close, maybe we can get together and talk when I come out in March. And Slick Rick, you know the deal. We already got that settled. Okay. Okay. Brandon Ford is from Maryland. Okay. Cool.
Michael or Mikel Rogers is from Tennessee.
From Tennessee.
Happy
Tennessee. You know what? Take me to another day. Oh man,
You're
come
taking
on, man.
You're taking my singing.
No. Your singing is better.
No.
Right.
Hi, Vernon. Happy Friday.
What's up, Vernon? What's going on? Vernon Howell's in the house.
Yeah, Pound Trader says it's from Ohio.
What's up, Trader? Okay.
And Vernon is from Denver.
I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know that. See, it's good. It's good to ask so you know where people are in the U.S. and you know what's going on. All right, let's get to the topic.
Before that, you remember we were practicing like a specific tone earlier this morning.
I don't remember.
Like sunshine.
You
said you're going.
I was gonna try. Okay, all right. So I'm not making fun. I'm not making fun, but I do impressions sometimes. So tell me who this impression is. Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's so good to be here today. I'm glad y'all coming out to visit me. And today we're gonna talk about something that really make me angry. Man, I'm so angry. Let's go ahead and get into it. If you're talking about, all right, so if
you sound like
let me know if you know who that is. That's just my impression. Not making fun, by the way. Again, Catlin, what's up? Good evening, or I think Catlin might be here, right? Yeah, Catlin is here. Good morning to you, Catlin.
Good morning, classmates.
No, it's not. It ain't smoothly. Smoothly, it talks super smooth. That's my dude, right? Yeah, exactly. Pound Trader nailed it. That's my impression of Sunshine Shoulders, right?
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, if you've seen this video, yes, Vernon is Sunshine Shoulders. It might be a bad impression. I don't know, but anyway, that's
you
my
sound like it. I promise.
I thought it was maybe a little bit off actually, but anyway, let's get to the topic. Let's get down to business. Let's talk. So the question of the day is, how long should you vet a woman before you're ready to marry her, especially if she's here in the Philippines or in another country and you're vetting her and you have a long distance relationship. How long? And tell me how long. First of all, tell me, give me your opinions. How long do you need to vet a woman? My own opinion, I'm saying at least 2 years. I'm saying 2 years, nothing less than 18 months, nothing less.
I think I agree. And also, it depends on how you vet that person,
Hmm.
that vetting process. It needs to be in depth.
But I'm saying nothing less than 18 months face to face,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
not online, not on a chat or video chat. No, I'm saying face to face. You need to be around that person face to face, day after day for 18 months. Let me know what you guys think. Right?
Mm.
Magic says smoothly keeps it real. So, hey, Magic, that's my dude. I know there might be that's my dude. Smoothly is my dude. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Novel says, why hit like? I'm not singing. You're roasting me. Yeah.
No, she's roasting. He's roasting me, right? She's not. He's saying he's roasting me, and he
Mm.
said, "Why hit the like button? You're not even singing
Ah,
yet,
okay.
right?" Yeah, it's a compliment.
I'm a little,
It's a compliment, right?
raspy today.
Okay, all right. So Crook Mark, what's up, Crook Mark? Let us know where you're from.
Mm.
Um, and Slick Rick said at least a couple
Couple
of
of years.
years.
Yeah,
I
same,
agree with
same.
you, bro. I agree with you.
2 to 3.
Castro said 2 to 3 years. Castro, are you from Cuba? What? Let us know where you're from, bro. I love the name, by the way.
So
Um,
Pound Trader says is 50 years old. I think I understand a woman for my needs. So 6 months.
6 months, okay. And look, it could be. I mean, you might stumble upon that woman that is right for you. You feel good. It all feels good. But as long as you don't have glaring red flags,
Mm,
and all that stuff, it might be 6 months for some cats.
mm.
I'm just always telling people, don't rush. Don't rush. Okay. So all right. So Pound Trader said 6 months. Magic said a year with face to
The
face
face
visits
with
with family,
family.
and that is real.
Yeah.
That is super real. I wonder, is it okay if I swear on live stream?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna drop f bombs and all that, but you guys, I'm kind of a
We're
military.
really
I'm a military
conscious,
dude.
really
I
conscious about
swear,
it. Mm,
actually, yeah, but I'm gonna still try not to.
mm.
Anyway, but a year face to face, I'm with that. At least a year. Her bad habits will start to show within 3 months. I believe that, bruh. I think
What
what
are the bad habits that show my bad habits that you think
you
shows?
tell me. You tell me.
I'm not sure.
Um, I okay.
Just be
I don't want to
honest.
put you on blast.
Yeah, but we just want to
Your
know.
shoddy work ethic, dude.
I know that
Your shoddy work
already.
ethic. You wasn't on time.
Before three
Yeah,
months
and yeah, in
before,
the
yeah.
first 3 months for sure. First 3 months you weren't on time. You had shoddy work ethic,
I'm
and
all over the place.
yeah, and your uh, attention to detail very shoddy. And then last but not least, I think too many excuses. Too many excuses.
Yeah.
You had excuses
I'm not gonna
for
excuse myself.
everything. You had an excuse for everything that you didn't do right, and you was always trying to blame something or somebody else.
Hmm. I
That's
think it's not.
without putting you on blast. You
Mm.
asked me to say it, so
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah. I know. I
it. What about me?
understand.
What about me?
I think for you, maybe it's more of like you're different. Our work ethic is so much different
For sure,
because
for sure.
he's really attentive, very I would say meticulous when it comes to
Try
work.
to be.
Yeah, very meticulous when it comes to work, and it's something that I'm like a cultured shock because we don't work that way here. So it's more both of us had like a cultural
Right, right,
shock
for sure.
because of how we work
Hmm.
together. Yeah. So also um you're very hardworking and driven, and I don't know if it's something that's negative or a bad habit. It's
But people
something.
ain't used to it, right? You
Yeah,
got to get used to it.
we here in the
Yeah.
Philippines, we're not really used to. We have a different. I keep saying this over and over in a lot of our videos that we have a different definition of what hardworking is. And I saw your finger. You're about to poke me. Stop talking.
No, you can talk. Just you got to cut it off at some point, right?
I know.
All right. Vernon said Ching is there to do some background checks on some women. Hey, look, look.
Um, I
Sometimes you might have
mm,
to use somebody that that's boots on the ground, that's here to check people out. And
but here, when you're vetting someone, it's very good to do a private investigator, something like that. Because sometimes this is just my opinion. Sometimes when you're going out or you're vetting a woman and then you're going to ask a friend, her friend, sometimes they say
They're
not
gonna
so good. They gonna like take you, try to steal you.
right, and they might put her on blast.
Yeah. So, oh,
Um,
she's like this, so
yeah,
that you'll be in good terms with that person.
yeah.
Sometimes, but more often than not, um, yeah, you need a private
I,
investigator.
I think here's what I would say: a Cinemar to know if she's been married or not, for sure. Right, the
Mm,
Cinemar, an official Cinemar. Don't let her get it for you or nothing like that. You get
go
the
with her.
Cinemar, go with her, and then to know if she has kids to get the real private investigator. And they're not expensive here. It ain't like at home, but a private investigator will get the skinny on it, and he or she will be able to find out if she's got kids.
And also, I have a suggestion. Like, for example, you try to visit her family.
Hmm.
Because when you try to visit her family, she wouldn't be like, oh, you need to act like this and that when he's here.
Right,
So, kids don't lie. Especially when you get to
right,
you
right.
sit down with
Talk
them.
to the
Yeah, because
kids.
maybe
Right,
you
that's a good
introduce,
call. That's a good
yeah,
call. Yeah.
maybe you introduced,
Mhm.
the kids were introduced to you as the niece or nephew,
Mhm.
but you get to sit down, interview,
Yeah.
just an
Yeah. Well,
innocent
hey, which one
interview.
is your mom? Hi, which one is
Yeah.
mom? Or you can talk to her friends or relatives and say, and you can say, okay, which one is her oldest kid?
Mm,
She already told me she has kids. You can kind of cross it up
mm,
on them and see if they'll rat her out. I don't know, but I would still say the best, the family and private detectives is the best way to find out about
yeah.
the kids. Okay. All right. All right. Green Whiskey said he's on the coast of Georgia, in Savannah. Hey, Savannah is at least 5 hours away. Ah, okay. All right. Um,
So Crook is from McKinney, Texas, if I'm not
wait,
mistaken.
hold
That's
on,
right.
hold on.
Okay.
I live on the east coast of Georgia. Savannah is at least 5 hours away on the west coast. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll be in Savannah, Georgia, or near Savannah, Georgia. I'll be near Parris Island. You know Parris Island in South Carolina, where the Marine Corps base is. That's where I'll be. Okay. Let's see, Green Whiskey, at least 3 years. Green Whiskey, look, I ain't mad at you. If you have that time, the thing is, there's a lot of fourth quarter dudes that
Mm,
are here, and probably 3 years might be a little too long for them.
yeah.
But if you have that time, I would say that's not a bad idea.
It's ours. My suggestion is that have it face to face, because vetting online is different from
Nothing like face to
doing
face.
face to face.
Nothing like face to
Yeah.
face for sure. All right, Mr. Troy said, "Hey, Mr. Troy, welcome to the house." And Mr. Troy said 6 to 12 months.
Mm,
I don't think less. I don't think. I think 6 months is okay for some cats. For me, it's got to be more than a year. It's good because you can't fake the funk for a year.
mm,
You can't. So I would say at least a year, but I'd like 18 months to 2 years face to face.
mm-hmm. Now let's try to add some more to that question,
Mhm.
because we asked the audience on how long should the vetting process would be. Now, what should be part
What
of
should be part of the
the vet?
process? Yeah,
Yeah.
that
The
was
sec.
part B.
Yeah.
That was part B. What's part of the vetting process? What do you need to know about her? For me, I need to know about her family. I need to know
Mm.
about, number one. I need to know about her job,
We
her
have the same.
finances, and I need to know about her family because
Mm.
those three are all going to be intertwined.
Yes.
And sorry, I need to know about her work habits because, um, yeah, and we didn't talk about time management. That was anyway, but I need to know her work habits because look, if you're not a hard worker, we're not gonna be able to get out. We're
Mm.
just, and I don't mean hard work like you got to dig ditches. I just got to mean, you just gotta be willing to put in the work to make a relationship work. That's
Mm.
what I mean. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. Magic said, I need to know what she's bringing to the table. Absolutely. Other than her pretty face and body, and what's in the head. What's in the head is so important, and her personality. Hey, I'm absolutely with you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with you, because it's very difficult to find someone that you can jibe with.
Mhm.
The personality jives, your sense of humor jives. And although you might not have the same work ethic like Rich and me here, but eventually, um you as the older person, whether you like it or not, you will always be the person who will teach the younger person.
Probably.
Probably,
Probably.
most
Yeah.
likely, because here in the Philippines, not a lot of Filipinas, for me as an example, get to get outside of your country to get experiences. So maybe that person, like for example, Rich has more experiences traveling in other countries, so that makes him more experienced in a lot of things.
Okay. And palm trees and paychecks. Palm trees and paychecks. Where are you from, brother? And says a long time. And I
Mm.
hear you. I ain't mad at you for that. You guys, as you're coming in, please hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. If you is there, can you hit the subscribe button?
I'm not
Hit
sure.
the like button if you please. Make sure you hit the like button so it picks up our YouTube algorithm.
Mm,
All right. And let's see. Black Rebel. I like that. Black Rebel.
yeah.
6 months to a year, or 6 months or a year. It's got to be at least that. I mean, in the very least, 6 months of face to
Yeah,
face.
face to
In the
face.
very least. Yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah.
It can't be less than 6 months. It can't. There's just too. With all the YouTube channels, all the content creators out here in the fields, and
Mm.
all the stories you've heard, you got to vet longer than that. At least
Yeah.
6 months. At least.
I agree because I'll piggyback on what you said because a lot of Filipinos play the long game.
Yes. Yeah.
So, very patient when it comes to, do the check-ins,
Hmm.
like checking up how's your day. But you also need to consider, do not bring her home or do not, what do you call that, invite her to live with you in the,
Nah, yeah,
no,
she could stay with. Look, Ching, we've been doing this for almost two
two
years now.
years.
Like 1 year and 9 months now, and she does not live with me. She does not live. She lives right over there.
Mm.
Well, I'm on the 44th floor, so I'm pointing down, but she lives right over there. I can almost see her house from here. I always pinpoint that orange house right there, but I can see her house from here. So she lives about a 15-minute walk away from me, but she don't even live with me. And it's something we've talked about. But you got to be sure that's a big move, man.
Mm.
Moving somebody in and changing their life.
Mm.
So it's a big thing. It's a big
Yeah,
thing.
because you also have a lot of considerations to do. By the way, before we move on, thank you so much, Vernon, for giving us a super chat. Is that the super
It's a
chat?
super chat.
Yeah, thank
Much
you.
appreciated, Vernon.
Yeah, thank
Good
you,
looking out.
Vernon.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I think also it's a very good, yeah, interview the kids, especially during when you're invited, because here in the Philippines, it's a tradition to invite a guest, especially when there's a birthday or a fiesta, and then you get to.
you just skipped subjects like super quick. I was like, okay, I was like, I couldn't even follow you. You went from burning to talking about what you.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
we got you now. I got you.
now
My bad. I'm
just to
slow.
yeah, to follow through
Yeah,
what I was saying, that when you get invited with family gatherings, that's the time you probe a little, especially you
absolutely.
interview those little kids that seem to be innocent,
Yeah,
interview.
and separate people.
Yeah.
Do it like the police do.
Mm.
Separate people so
Mm.
they can. So if the stories don't, if the stories don't
Don't
mesh,
match.
then something is really kind of
Mm.
crooked, right? All right,
Something is rotten in
and
Denmark.
something's rotten in Denmark, right? Crook Mark said, I think vet for at least 3 to 6 months, especially if you're sure about her and there's no red flags. Okay, if you prolong getting married too long, you could end up sleeping with her before. Okay, that's a different way to look at it,
Mm.
right? Crook Mark, at least 6 months for
Mm.
me. It couldn't be less than 6 months, and I mean, there couldn't be a single red flag. If it
Mm.
was only 6 months, there couldn't be. Her family would have to be fantastic. Shout out to you and your family
Thank
because
you.
Ching's family is cool. I got to give props. Her family is super cool, but her family would have to be super cool. She'd have to have a bomb ass job.
Mm.
She would have to check every single box. If it was
Mm.
that less than that, yeah.
Yeah, because just a lot of foreigners, or a lot of Filipinas with foreign partners,
Hmm.
a lot mostly, they look at foreigners here as, the someone who would like lift them up out of the financial
Out of poverty.
poverty.
Out of
Yeah.
poverty. Let's finish. Let me finish up what Crick Mark said because
Okay.
it's important.
Mm-hmm.
Crick Mark said that he's not trying to sleep with her before he gets married, and we got mad respect for that. So
Yeah.
thank you. So thank you. I appreciate that, Crick
Mm.
Mark. Hey, look, there's not a whole bunch of dudes out there like that.
Mm.
So I think that's super cool,
Mm.
right? Novel said, ask her brothers, her ex girlfriend for the juicy details. She probably won't mind blowing the possible lady up. Exactly. Ask people about
Mm.
her, right? If she ain't got nothing to hide, she ain't
Then
gonna mind you
yeah.
asking about her, right? And
Mm.
and get away from her when you're around her family and her friends, and
Mm.
just talk to her friends.
Mm.
Just talk to her friends. If she ain't got nothing to hide, she ain't worried about you talking to her
Yeah.
friends, right? Men's Daily, what's up? Men's Daily's in the house. What's
Hi.
going on? Right? Slick Rick said, ask her goals in life.
Like what
Right?
you keep like you ask your partner what are your plans in
I
the
want to
next
know.
five
Next
years?
5 years, what's your plan? Where do you think you want to be in the next 5 years? Right?
Mm.
I want to know. Right? Brandon Ford said her credit score. Brandon, I don't think they really have credit scores out here, bro.
What's
Credit, exactly. There you go. Right? Credit score is like how well they pay their bills. Do they pay their bills on time? Do they pay off loans? That kind of thing. Your score is higher.
mm.
Your score is higher as you pay off more bills and
Ah,
stuff,
so
right?
I think we don't
So
have that
they don't
here.
have that here. But
But also, good point is that you could ask about, the part of the vetting process is if she has a debt or the
right,
family has a debt.
a family debt, and
Yeah.
find out if she's financially responsible. Does
Mm,
she have credit cards?
mm.
How does she use her credit
Yeah,
cards?
I
Right?
think that's a good way to
Yeah,
look at it now. How does she pay her credit cards on time?
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay. All right. So Pound Trader said most dudes moving there are in the fourth quarter. Anything over a year is too long. Pound Trader, I gotta agree with you, and I think my perspective is like this because I might be in the late third quarter, kind of the late third quarter, not quite a fourth quarter dude. But I think there's a lot of dudes that are in a hurry, too much of a hurry, in my opinion. But I get it. I get it because you don't have a lot of time left when you get to that
Mm,
65 plus and you're retired and all that stuff. You're just trying to spend most of your time doing what you love and with
mm,
somebody you love. So I do get that, but
yeah.
there's that whole thing. You can't ignore the red flags because it's going to cost you, and it would suck to spend that fourth quarter miserable because you got involved with some
Yeah.
stinking
I
ass.
have like a song that reminds me like when you're in a hurry. Wise
Okay,
men
here's the
say
microphone.
only fools rush
Yeah, I
in.
got you. Sorry. There you go.
Yeah. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling
Oh
in
man,
love
come on, man.
with
Why are
you.
you getting all mushy on me in front of everybody? Man, you see the people here getting all mushy on me. Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. Actually, who sang that?
Elvis Presley.
He did, huh?
Mm,
UB40 redid it, and they did a pretty good job of it.
mm.
Before we go any further, Sam W, thanks for the appreciate the super chat.
Oh, you're stuttering.
Definitely, I know, I know, right? Right. The vetting ends quickly when digging into who they become, who they are becomes a. I don't know how to explain it in English as an excuse because that's convenient. You know what? I've heard that before. I don't know how to explain it in English. You got to figure it out. If we're
Mm,
talking about marriage and having a
mm,
life together, you're gonna have to figure out how to say it in English because
mm,
it's important. We're trying to be life partners, right?
mm.
So I think that's important.
Okay, so yeah, Crook Mark said, I need to know her mental capacity and family background first and foremost. Very
I
important.
totally agree.
Yeah, I
Totally agree.
totally
Right?
agree with you. So Slick Rick said, where does she see herself in the next few years? Right?
Absolutely.
Because you
Absolutely.
you
Right?
will see her mindset.
Hmm.
Is she does she have a goal that she want to achieve
Not
and
a goal. Does she have
goals?
goals? Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she have goals she wants to achieve? Where's she trying to go? Where's she trying to be? Does
Mm,
she want to stay in the Philippines or
mm,
wherever it is? Does she want to move to your country? What's her goals? And if she wants to move to your country, that might not be a red flag, but it could be a yellow
a
flag,
yellow
depending
flag.
on what your goals are,
Mm,
right? So you got to listen. You got to be willing to listen, ask the questions, and listen to what she says, and watch what she does, because sometimes they don't coincide,
mm,
right? Men's Daily said, as a red pillar, I highly recommend a minimum of 3 years, right? She needs to put some skin in the game and show how serious she is. Men's Daily, I like you, man. I like you.
mm.
It's a huge red flag if she's trying to rush and hurry
Or in
into a
a
relationship.
relationship.
Now, I'm going to give you, I love your answer because that to me kind of applies to me. But the flip side of that is what some other cats were saying is that a lot of cats are in the fourth quarter. They
They
don't
don't have time.
have 3 years, bro. Some cats don't, at least they don't feel like they have 3 years, and some of them really don't. So they're just trying to live their best life now in the fourth quarter. So
I mean, if you're
I get both
younger,
sides.
I think 3 years is like a good amount of time. Hey, Rodmo, what's up?
Rodmo, what's up, man? What's going on? Novel said, Orange House, are you trying to dox him? No, 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 no. And now you could, actually, you could, if you know where we're at, if you know where, actually, if you want to do something cool, I'll tell you where I live. It's called Aqua Private Residences, and it's in Mandaluyong. You can't miss it. And you'll find it on Google Maps or Google Earth. and then look for a tall orange house that's close to a church, and you will get to see that orange house is maybe 2 or 3 houses away from where Ching lives. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So it's not. You'll see, it's not far at all. Okay. All right. Men's Daily said, okay, I totally agree. Let's see.
Wow, you
I
scrolled
know
too
that was so
much.
quick. Right. Chase Nichols. Chase is in the house. What's going
Hi.
on, man? If you guys just dropped in, make sure you hit the like button, hit that heart button, the like button, a thumbs up or
Yes.
something to let the YouTube channel know that you're picking up pick up our video. I know. Right. All right. Chase said, I've known my girlfriend for 4 months. We're gonna get married later this year. Chase,
Congratulations.
more congratulations. Yeah.
We always joke about like when women are getting married, they're so excited.
Right.
But
Right.
when men are getting married, they're going, it's like they're
I know.
diagnosed with a disease.
I know. It's like,
What
really,
happened
man,
with
for
them?
real.
What
Yeah,
happened
I
with
know. Like, you okay, man, for real? Right. No, but look, if you there's a saying in
Mm.
China which is 如果你很开心，我很高兴.
You
All
wanna
right.
flaunt your
No,
Chinese.
I'm just
Say
saying
it
that's
again. Say it
如
again.
果你很开心，我很高兴. It means if you're happy, we're happy.
Yeah.
Actually, 我们很开心 means we're happy, right?
Mm.
But yeah, if you're happy, we're happy. That's for me. That's all I want from anybody.
Yeah.
Is that they have a happy life. Period.
Yeah.
So I mean, 4 months might be a little too quick for me, but I'm not you, right? So
Mhm.
if you're happy, that's all that matters, brother. And
Yes.
congrats, right? Do we get an invite though? Can we get that invite? I'm just saying, right?
You do what makes
Yeah.
you happy.
Exactly. All right. Mike T said, what's up, Richie and Ching? New to your channel. What is up, Mike T? And in the house. Mike, don't come on here without telling us where you're from, brother. Tell us where you're from. Let us know, right? Just subscribe. Thank you for that. Get to know her in person for 6 months to a year. Mike T, I'm with that. I'm with that. No less than 6 months a year. For me, no less than a year. It can't be less than a year.
Yeah. Okay? So Men's Daily said 100% face-to-face and boots on the ground meetups to really test her, see how she behaved when she gets angry or disagrees with you, check and see if her father was in her life on a regular.
Yeah, that's important. And you know what, Men's Daily, just to add to that too, the tampo thing, because tampo is such a big thing over here where the women have these tantrums and they do and they go quiet and give you the silent treatment, all that. And I think it's important to see how they handle conflict. It's really important to see how women handle conflict. And some of them they'll try the tampo thing to see how you respond to it. That didn't happen to me really. We kind of stamped that out and had an understanding
like on the get-go.
Really quickly. Yeah, we had an understanding really quickly. But it's important, right? All right, and Sir Williams, SR Williams said, "What's up, Rich and Ching? What's up? What's up? What's going on, bro? Glad you're in the house." Men's Daily, if her father wasn't in her life at all, yeah, that's kind of a negative for me too, right? It's kind of a huge red flag. Ask about her last 2 relationships and sexual adventures. It'll show you how she makes decisions. I agree with the father part for sure, for sure. Her last 2 relationships, I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I would venture to guess that almost they're gonna lie.
Yeah,
they're gonna lie. Yeah, they're gonna. I don't care how most of them are gonna lie. Yeah, it just is what it is. So you can ask them, but you might not get a straight answer about the father thing. You'll get a better answer, and just be around her and her family. Invite them to pizza. Say, I'm gonna take y'all out to dinner. Invite them to pizza or something, and get to see see how they rock, right?
Yeah, and what's that?
There you go, singing. All right. She's just getting started. She probably gonna anyway.
Yeah.
She always.
But the full week of classes made my throat sore. It's orientation week, so.
All right. Okay. So all right. So man, this thing flips so quick, right?
Yeah, I know, right? So Novel said, "Sounds like Cheng needs to watch the movie Full."
It's a good movie. Good movie. It's a classic movie, actually. Yeah. Right. Chase said, if people can get angry fast, love can happen fast too. Right. Hey, Chase, I'm with you, bro. I completely agree with you.
Like they snap.
Yeah. But look, anger is an emotion. Love is right here.
Okay.
Here. So sorry, our tarp fell down. Hurry. All right. Up, all the way up. Hey, look at the thing right there.
Okay, got it.
And you gotta stick it like
Boom,
really hard there. There you go. Thank you, sweet. All right. All right.
Sorry for that.
Right. We had a little had a little football,
You
right?
saw how
Yeah.
tall I am.
Right. Ching. Right. Hey, there you go. That's my baby. All right. Okay. All right. As we were saying, um, anger is an emotion, love's an emotion. They both work, and you just got to see how
It's
people
like
rock, right?
extremes.
Yeah. Right. Um, Ching has a sweet singing voice.
Thank you.
Mike T, I agree too. I hear it all day long, and I won't. Say, it's never too much.
I
Sometimes it's
try
too
my
much,
best not
but
to.
usually, yeah, usually it's.
But
All
you
right.
you know that you spit out like trigger words that
Yeah,
you
I
know that
know. Every time I spit out a trigger word, I'm like,
light
damn.
bulb.
I'm like, damn, because it's gonna start her singing.
Light
But I
bulb.
like it too. Like, she can sing. She can
Yeah.
sing. All right. Daly said, I made an entire video of how to vet women and look out for red flags on women globally. The vetting period is highly crucial.
Mm.
So you guys, if you haven't check out Daly's channel, check out Daly's channel and check out his video. Right.
Yeah.
All right. Next.
Wow.
Uh, all right. Here we go.
So good.
Here we go. All right. I'm gonna check out your channel. Okay. Cool. And all right. Sorry, but we appreciate you hitting the heart button, Slick Rick.
Yeah.
Right?
Just give us a
Yeah.
one at least from time to time. Just give us a heart.
Right. Right. Oh, I think
It's
this is
just
the better way
sitting.
to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So guys in the fourth quarter, men's data said over the age of 75, a minimum of 1 year of vetting. I agree. But it
Mm.
can't. I just don't agree. It can be 3 years. It just at
Too
75.
long for
Yeah, at
them.
75. A lot of people don't live to be even 75. So 3 years might
Yeah.
be
Let
just
me
too
just
much. Yeah.
sorry.
Go ahead.
Let me just be like real.
Mhm.
Like men in their fourth quarter, especially 70 plus year old
Mhm.
men, are really, aside from having someone or looking for someone who would love them, it's like more of having someone who would take care of them.
Right. Right.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
that's if you want someone to take care of you, then I guess you need to at least stay on your lane. So if you think you're a five, then go for someone who is.
But if you're 75, what's in your lane?
I mean, you remember this old guys
Right.
prefer younger
Yeah,
women.
I'm not disagreeing
Yeah,
with you.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not I'm
yeah.
not disagreeing. I'm just saying, but if you're 75, what is in your lane?
Someone who is like a 40, 45, or
Right.
someone close to your age, or maybe 20 years younger is
Right.
not bad
Right.
because 20 years
Okay.
younger.
I'll take it easy. I'm
Wait
not,
lang.
yeah.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just like, for example, you're 70 years old, someone who's 50, if you're really after, someone who's going to take care of you, because that's what it is. You want someone to take care of you. Yeah.
Right. Right. I feel you. Okay. All right. Brody said, "What's up, Rich and Chang?"
Hi,
And
Brody.
and Brody, uh, really quick. Let's do the quick super chats because we don't want to
Mm,
make sure we acknowledge those.
yeah.
Ronald Barnes, thanks for the super chat, much appreciated, bro. And Ronald said, for me, 48 months, 4 years plus 3 years to 3 trips to Nairobi for a year. My adult daughters also vetted. Ooh, became be, became my bride last May. No matter how old, vet. No time limit. I'm 60. It was well worth it. She's my baby. Hey, look, and that's what I'm saying. You got time, but look, there's no such thing as vetting too much.
Mm,
I don't think there's any such thing as vetting too much at all. So I agree with that. Okay,
mhm.
and then
Can I click that?
I don't think. But here,
Ah,
I'm gonna hit Brody
yeah.
up, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Brody, appreciate the super chat, brother. Definitely
Thank
appreciate you,
you.
and shout out to you. Bro, you know I love reading your comments, dude. There's without alienating anybody. There's people that have been on our channel since we were like, well, we're still tiny, but
Mm,
since we were tiny, and we really always want to acknowledge those people that have rocked with us for a long time.
mm.
Drop comments after every video, whether they were garbage or not so good, or okay,
Garbage.
not garbage, but not so good, or just we. I just want to say how much we appreciate you guys.
Yes.
We hit 7K this
Just
morning. This
yes.
morning we hit
Thank
7K, so
you.
we're growing, and it's all because of you guys. We can't do it
Yes.
without you guys. We like to put out good content, but it's up to you guys to check out our content and
Yeah.
subscribe or comment or whatever.
Without your comments,
We ain't we
without
ain't
your
we ain't
likes,
nothing. We
the
ain't nothing.
YouTube
Right.
algorithm will not pick our content.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't nothing without you guys. So
Yeah.
just want to acknowledge that. So
Mm-hmm.
thank you very much, much
So
appreciated.
Chase here said
Yeah.
most guys are too worried about getting scammed, but relationships and family take
Take money.
money.
Yeah,
I
I
am
agree.
37 and my girlfriend is 25. I have never married. My girlfriend has never been married either.
But look, but you're a different dude,
Yeah, you're
Chase, because
young.
you're outside of the normal demographic. I agree with you. And 37 and 25 is not. That's a good.
Fair.
That's a good gap.
Yeah,
That's a
gap.
for here. That's a really good age gap. Well, you didn't say your girlfriend is a Filipino or not, but that's beside the point. I think that's a perfect age gap because you got a man who's experienced, who's working hard. He's got a career already. He knows what he's doing. He
Mm.
should. And then you got a young lady who's in her prime, right?
Yeah.
I think that's perfect. I think that's perfect,
I
right?
think the perfect age to
hmm
start a family for
I
a
agree.
25
I
year
agree.
old. Yeah.
Mike T watching from Glendale, California. Mike, what's going on? See, I know you because you don't know. Mike, how you doing, bro? I know Glendale is it's tough in Glendale right now. Let us know how you're doing, brother.
Mm.
Hopefully everything is going okay. Can't be doing too bad if you're sitting here rocking with us. So hopefully thumbs up
Yeah.
to you and our best and our prayers to everybody down there.
So
Okay.
Chase said he's from,
From
where's that?
Menifee, California.
Menifee.
Okay, all right. So same to you, Chase. Let us know what's going on down in Menifee. Hopefully everything is okay,
Mm.
and hopefully those fires are getting
Yeah.
put out and everything is kind of settling down there, right?
Uh-huh.
Frank, what's up, Frankie? 1 year to date, 2 years for marriage. Um, I'm gonna agree with that. I just yeah, one
Mm.
one to
One
two
year.
years, 1 to 2 years before I'm ready to put a ring on your finger. 1 to 2 years, I gotta know everything about you, bro.
Mm.
It's a lifetime commitment.
Mm.
A lifetime commitment. You're talking about spending the rest of your life with somebody, dude.
Mm.
Right? If I'm putting a ring on your finger, I need to know. You're never gonna know 100%, but
Yeah.
you need to be damn sure, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I think for us 2 years is enough, no? Or more than that. So Brody said, can you please address why the dude who got married with 12 relatives moving in Gio and
Brody, man,
Chi?
I don't want to beat a dead horse, but look, I mean, he made a plethora, and this is kind of how we got on this subject in the first place.
Mm.
Dude made a whole bunch of mistakes. He didn't vet carefully. He didn't use his friend. I don't know how good of friends they were, but
Mm.
his
Exactly.
friends should have found him a place. He shouldn't have used a woman he didn't know
No.
and gave her all that money. Because look, the only way she could have probably the way she got the place is he sent her the money to get the place. And if it's 30,000 pesos, that means he sent her
90.
at least 90,000 pesos to lock the place down for him.
Mm.
And that means also that place was in her name. And that's something they didn't mention in the video, but that place was likely in her name, not his.
Mm.
So
Because it should be put on the contract.
absolutely. So there's a lot of mistakes he made. And as a lot of other people pointed out, this was not a dude with a lot of confidence. He was not a dude who was standing with his chest. He just I just don't feel I feel like he made a lot of mistakes. And good, I'm glad he recovered. But here's the thing I get from it: at least we all got to see that video. Everybody in here and people all around got to see that video and got to see the mistakes he made. And a lot of cats won't make that same mistake. They won't make the same
Yeah,
mistakes.
and you noticed one thing, honey. He's wearing a yeah.
Right, Brody. Thank you, Brody. It said,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
Brody,
Brody.
and Brody was the one who pointed this out. I saw it too, but the video was so long we didn't have time to go into it. Did anybody else pick up on the fact that in that video, dude was wearing a wedding ring? He was still
Wedding
wearing
band.
his gold wedding band, and I wanted to kind of bring that out, but the video was just too long already.
Mm.
But yeah, so I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what the deal was on him at all.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, he was a hot mess. He was a hot mess. So,
Mm.
um, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So when he started, the moment, when the five of her family members picked her up in the airport. So also when moving in, he was surprised that 12 of the family members are,
Right.
moving in with them. But when you're not okay with them moving in with you, then you should have not getting a
Exactly.
bigger
Why?
place.
Yeah. Why did
Why
he get
would
a
you give
bigger
bigger place?
place? Well, I'm. Let's move into a 4 bedroom, 3 bath, so we can accommodate everybody. Aren't
Yeah.
you inviting?
Yeah, you
At that point, aren't you actually inviting
inviting
people to
them.
come live with you? I
Because
mean, yeah.
if you are going to just rent a studio which
Right.
will only fit you and your girlfriend, then they would
Right.
like, okay, we can
Can you
fit in
imagine
there.
12 people living up in here?
Dude, how are you going to
Yeah, come on, man.
like have
You have to be stepping over
standing
people. Yeah, all the
standing
time.
when you're
Yeah.
sleeping?
Kenny said, for me, 2 years. 2 years, we already spoke. Kenny, 2 years is, I think, to me, I feel
Enough.
good about a year and a half to 2 years for sure, right? All right. And yeah, exactly, Brody. How do you still have that wedding ring? I would love to ask him. I would love to ask him. But as I said before, I think he was being interviewed by the perfect person
Person.
to do that interview, right? I'll just leave it at that. All right, all right. Kenny says, "Me and the missus are always such happy people." Yeah, man, you don't even know,
No.
man. Sometimes I be. No, you know what, Kenny, I'm gonna be really real. I mean, really real, and not just with Kenny, but with all you guys. It took us a while to get to here. It did. It
Yeah.
we had some cultural differences. We had some other kind of differences. But it took a while for us to figure out each other, to compromise, and patience. And there was a lot of there was not a lot, but there was some times when there was question marks as to whether we wanted to continue. But we both had a kind of come to Jesus moment when we thought, um,
Are you
we could
willing? Yeah.
we could do a lot worse.
Yeah.
I just felt like, you know what, I could do a lot worse than with her. And could I really, was I really going to do a whole lot better? And I'm not saying that there's not better out there, but for me, she checks most of those boxes, and she's pretty cool. She's
Yeah,
pretty
thank
cool.
you.
Yeah.
I am also thinking the same thing. While you have a lot of he has a lot of other options. I'm not sure if I have
I'm sure
options.
you do. I'm sure
I'm
you do.
not sure if
Yeah.
I have options
I'm
because
sure
of
you
my
would.
situation. But would I want to give him up just because we're having some disagreements or differences?
Yeah.
So good that we
It took us a while.
it took
I mean, it ain't
almost
like
two
it
years.
started this way.
Mm,
It ain't like it started this way.
really difficult.
Yeah, it was hard because we're combining our relationship with working on the channel,
Mm,
and we had to kind of get together on expectations regarding work
work.
ethic, how hard what we're gonna put into this if we wanted it to grow. And I had a vision. I had a vision as to what I wanted our channel to be and where I wanted to go. And we're still not there. We're not even close to there. But I understood what it was going to take to get there. And
Mm.
I think we might not have both been on the same page at that point, but I feel like we're on the same page now.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like Mariah Carey. I have a vision. I have a vision of love.
Oh man, come on. Why you get mushy in front of everybody? You trying to embarrass me, man?
No,
Come on, man. Come
you
on,
know the
man.
keywords eh.
Yeah.
It's ting light bulb.
Come on, man. You get all mushy in front of everybody. Do
No,
that off camera.
okay.
All
I can't help it,
right. All right. Kenny, we appreciate your comment,
Hmm.
and just eh, what you see is the end product of a lot of work.
Mm.
That's the truth. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We Ronald, I think we chatted about this. I would love Tanzania and Kenya, brother. Those are my play. Tanzania, Kenyan, yeah, Tanzania, Kenya, and Zambia, and maybe Uganda are the four places I would really like to see, and maybe even South Africa because
Mm.
I got some friends down there. But I would love to go. It is on the list.
Mm.
Okay,
So fantasy said Richie. That was
damn, how does
the
that happen?
I don't know. That was too quick. Okay, yeah,
Okay,
that's
there we go.
it.
All right,
So Fantasy said, Richie, what do you think about all the fools rushing to what's that?
red note.
Red Note since TikTok is getting banned? They seem to think it will give them freedom.
Right,
I haven't heard that about Red
yes,
Note.
because you don't pay attention.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and maybe I'm
right.
not just into
Right.
social media.
Actually, I've been watching the whole TikTok thing closely. Uh, it's To be honest, this is like a conversation for like us sitting down and chopping it up because it'll. Um, I think Red Note is a cool thing, but I think they're going to get the same thing. They're going to get the same thing, and I think we'll end up having getting the same result when it comes to Red Note. When you look at, here's my thing: when you look at TikTok, are the majority of the people posting on TikTok, are they men or women? I would
Mm,
say I would
women.
say it's 80% of the people posting on TikTok is women. It's 70 to
Mm,
80%. So I just think people they're needing a bunch of people needing validation, which is one of the reasons that we haven't done much on TikTok, but maybe we will in the future. I don't know.
mm,
Well, not now,
mm.
but anyway, it's for a conversation, sitting down over a beer, chopping it up though.
Yeah,
It would take too long. My answer would take too long here. So,
yeah.
but respect for asking that. And again, there's so many questions that this is why I love talking to subscribers and having people visit because
Mm.
we can sit down and chop it up about stuff,
Yeah,
right?
because the video will be too long.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
But
So
Nava, we'll
yeah,
have a chance to chop it up on that one
yeah.
again, for
So
sure.
Esther Williams said, Cheng, how do Filipinos be accountable, meaning when they are wrong? Oh, a lot of Filipinos do not admit that
Thank you.
they're wrong.
I was curious to hear her answer.
Nah,
I
a
was
lot of
curious to hear her answer.
Filipinos will not admit that they're wrong. They'll make up excuses because face is very important here. Even if you know you caught them already in the act, they will still not admit because because it is a part of when you I'm not like that anymore. I'm trying not to be like that
I
anymore.
appreciate it
Yeah.
too. I appreciate it.
So we do a lot of excuses, and also that when you grow, as part of growing up, get humiliated or you get spanked or you get what do you call that, punished when you did something, and when you're going to admit it, you'll get punished. It's like a culture thing that
Mm.
most parents do not like. It's not rewarding. The parents here are not mostly rewarding to their children. It's mostly like ridiculing. They're the ones who scrutinize their own children, so a lot.
Yeah, as I said, we haven't always been like this, and that was
Mhm.
one of the issues that we went through earlier on. Is
Making
um,
excuses,
yeah, is
saving
that yeah,
face,
yeah. Everybody and everything got blamed, uh, but the
but
person who,
her,
yeah, but the
but
person
me.
who should have been blamed.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, all right. Let's see. Chase said she's got great personality, kind, caring, great sense of humor. Also met her family too. Cool. Her aunt is married from a guy in New York. Her cousin's married from somebody in Boston. Chase, it sounds like. I mean, it sounds
Mm.
like you got you. I mean, look. You know what? Here's what I want to know, Chase. You got all. You talking all of this. Do I get an invitation, bro? You know, I mean, I'm about to be back at the house. Can I see? Can I watch? Right. Yeah.
He said in a few months.
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna be home in a few
Yeah.
months. Right. So can I? I mean, send me some pictures.
Mm,
If you ain't gonna send me an invitation, just can I watch or a video, something?
mm.
Chase, just joking.
Yeah.
Sort of. But look, bro. On the serious tip, if you're happy, I want everybody to be happy. I don't care if
Yeah.
you get married. I don't care if you stay single.
As
I just
long
want
as you're
everybody to have a
happy.
happy life. That's it.
Yeah. We don't want
Yeah.
you to live a miserable life,
Yeah. Whoever you're with, if you're happy with that person, they're happy with you. I'm like
Mm,
kudos to you.
mm.
Seriously. Right. Um, all right. So
So Kenny said, for me, personality, sense of humor, mental, and chemistry,
yeah,
I'm in.
kiss me. Kiss me. Kiss me. Kiss me's in Florida, right? I think kiss me's in Florida. I think
I thought
it's on
kiss
the East
him. I
Coast.
thought
No,
you said kiss me.
no, it's a city. Hon. It's a city.
Okay,
Right.
thank you.
Right. I think it's in Florida or Georgia. I know it's on the East Coast. Right. I think.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Johnny, what is happening? Johnny
Hey,
Permit is in
Johnny.
the house. What's going on, brother? Right? You know, Johnny's one of our favorites because we got a chance to sit down
And,
face to face
and
and
make a video
and
with him.
and make a video, an interview with Johnny, talk to Johnny a few times, and Johnny's our dude. Johnny's definitely
Yeah.
our dude.
I'm
Yeah.
serious like cancer.
Yeah. Right. That's a good Johnny. That's a good
Yeah.
Johnny.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next.
Didi.
DD214. Go ahead.
Not necessarily. I think men 60 plus are looking for companionship versus a caretaker. Maybe you got, yeah, it's a good word to use. Aside from the word, yeah, caretaker may be too strong of a word. Maybe a companion. Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it
that's
is.
the
I think a
perfect
lot of
word.
people are looking for just a companion, and the problem I have is when dudes in their 60s and 70s are hooking up with girls in their 20s, and I don't have a problem with that.
Mm.
But when she leaves you for another dude, I mean, come on, when she leaves you for another dude, you might have been great to her, but look, I don't know. I don't know. I understand both sides of it. You're getting a companion. She's getting somebody who's taking care of her. It some people don't like the word transaction,
Mm.
but I'm just saying sometimes it is kind of a transaction. All right. Again, please, if you guys are just dropping in, please hit that like button, hit the thumbs up button for us, pretty please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can you read that one?
Which one?
Yeah.
Okay. Richie, I've asked other YouTubers and haven't been able to get a straight answer. Native American church member, Peyote, formerly known as the Peyote Church. Interesting. The Peyote Church. Not a Christian, and wondering if a Filipina would be willing to date. Yeah, well, Ching's the person to ask. So go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I think for the most part, Filipina are more than willing to date someone who is outside of their religion, preferably someone who is Catholic or Christian. But if you are like in a on a different religion, like for example, we have this religion that's called Iglesia ni Cristo. So it's
Mhm.
more like straight. You need to marry only the person with the same religion. But
Mhm.
if that person really loves you, she will like move away from the religion and then follow what your religion is. But for the most part, I know some relationships that are working but has different religion. So it will work
It
that way.
happens in the
Yeah.
U.S. all the time. It
Mm,
happens in the West all the time. Okay, so the short answer is definitely.
mm.
The short answer is absolutely definitely.
If you
Right?
want a short answer, you get a short answer from Rich. If you want a
Yeah.
diatribe, a soliloquy, I'll give you the soliloquy.
Yeah. Right. All right. John Armwood is in the house. What's going on,
Hey,
John?
John.
John is 72 years old. He likes women in their 40s, but he has little hope. I don't, John.
Mm,
I'm gonna disagree with you, bro. I think a man like you has a lot to offer a woman,
mm.
a lot of knowledge to
A
drop on a
lot of
woman.
wisdom.
I mean, you're still, you're young in your mind, and from what I see, you still take pretty decent care of yourself. I don't think you would have a problem getting a nice lady in her
Mm,
40s, early 50s, 40s to late 40s.
mm,
I don't think you. I just don't think you would have a problem with that at all.
mm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's that's my own
Just
opinion.
don't
Yeah.
lose. Just just don't say it would be like you have little hope. At least there's hope.
No,
Yeah.
no, I think there's more than hope.
There's
I
more
think there's
hope.
plenty of
At least there's
opportunity, and
yeah.
I'm not just saying that. I think there's plenty of opportunity. There's a lot of women in their mid 40s that would be happy to have a gentleman like you who has so much knowledge, a lot of experience, and who seems like a genuinely good
Mm.
dude. So
Just don't
yeah,
rush. Those don't rush.
check the red
Yeah.
flags, make sure she's in it to win it, and
You
but
know,
I think there's plenty of them.
it's like a bonus if you meet someone, but if you're like, you said that you don't really wanna, get someone you have little hope to get someone,
Hmm.
but enjoy the vetting process. If you find someone compatible with you, then that's a bonus.
Absolutely, absolutely. Online advertising would be willing to date
Ah,
and
yeah,
marry.
that's the continuation.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha. Okay, Vernon Howell. Let's hit the super chat. Vernon,
Yeah, thank you,
thank you
Vernon.
again, Vernon. Rich, remind Ching that men are the prize. Age be damned,
I
Ching.
know that.
Damn it, men are the prize,
Yeah, I
right?
know. Because
Yeah.
we always talk about men always control the relationship. Women control the access to the intercourse. Oh, the
We
words
got
that
it. We got it.
yeah.
We got it, honey.
So women control the access to the intercourse, but of course, if the guy doesn't want you to move in with her, if the guy doesn't want you to marry him, marry her, huh? I'm
Marry
confused.
him.
Marry him. Okay. If the guy doesn't want to propose marriage,
Mm.
then it will always up to the guy. He is in control of the relationship. There, I therefore conclude that men are the prize.
This is all day, every day. This is right. You guys get the edited version. Keep that in mind. You guys get the edited
That's
version.
why I like live
Yeah,
streams because
yeah.
he doesn't, delete,
Now y'all can't see
delete.
me poking her down here. I'm just right. Uh, Slick Rick, thanks, Slick Rick. Hey, look,
Yay!
we
We
don't
got
do this without y'all.
7K. Thank
We
you
don't do
so
this.
much.
Catlin, thank you as well.
Yes.
Catlin, we don't do this without you guys, and
Yeah.
I keep saying it, but it's important that we acknowledge that, and it's important that we let you guys know how much we appreciate you guys because we don't even get here without you guys. The comments
Comments.
and the likes
Likes.
drive YouTube. That's why people are always saying like the videos. So if you guys don't like our videos, you guys don't comment, it doesn't push our videos out and people don't subscribe. So
Yeah.
we literally don't do this. We don't get to this point without you guys. So
Yeah,
really,
and just a
really
favor to
appreciate it.
watch till the end of the video. Very important how much you
Yeah.
watch our videos.
Speaking of, thank you. Hey, let us know. I'm curious. Do you guys watch the bloopers? Do you watch the bloopers? Do you guys watch the outtakes? Let us know. I mean, this is kind of some good feedback for
Mm.
us. Do you watch? Do you get to you? Be honest, because it helps us.
Mm.
Do you get to the end of the video? Do you watch the bloopers and the outtakes? Do you like them? Are they kind of just garbage? What do you think? Yeah,
Are our videos too long for you?
yeah. Give us some feedback,
Mm.
and that way we can improve. We can improve what we put out
Mm.
there. So cool. Thanks. So thanks for that. She is Filipina. Chase, okay, she is Filipina, right? So,
Mm.
okay, cool. So, are you guys getting married? Sorry, Chase, I'm kind of still staying on you. Are you guys getting married here in the Philippines, in the U.S., or what? Or what's going on with that? And if I'm asking too many questions, if I'm being too nosy, let me know, and I'll
Yeah.
just right.
Yeah.
Okay. I do what I can to help your channel, Slick Rick. You
You
do
are
a lot
awesome.
to help our
Yeah.
channel. We
You wait
appreciate you.
on our
Right.
premiere
Right.
almost every video.
And that's why we
Yeah.
shout out people like Frank, like Slick Rick, like
Novel.
Tim Smith here, Men's Daily, because we really appreciate it. I mean, Frank Armwood, we really appreciate it. We couldn't get here. All right, so let's keep going here. We need all those shades right. Okay, congrats on
Thank you.
7K. Thank you, Hawk. Much appreciated. 55 and Morena Pinay is 47. See, they got the
Yeah.
right little mix
Age
up.
gap
Yeah,
difference.
right. And how does Hawk? Let me know, how does that work for you? Do you feel comfortable? I mean, obviously you feel pretty comfortable. I'd be curious to ask a lot more questions. Hawk,
Mm.
if you're in the Philippines, let me know, because I'm always looking for travel, right? For an excuse to travel and go
Mm.
somewhere and meet people. And if you're here, let me know, because I would love to meet you, bro.
Mm.
Um, hello from Kansas City. All right, Chiefs. Okay, I know we know Tim Smith, right? And I'm kind of a Chiefs fan. I'm a big Chiefs fan actually,
I thought
but
you're 49.
I'm a 49er fan. Everybody
Mm.
knows that, right?
Mm.
But you respect the Chiefs because
Yeah.
the 49ers, because they keep beating the
Okay.
49ers. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's, you show respect, right?
Okay.
All right. All
So
right.
Men's Daily said tampo is a sign of emotional
I agree.
immaturity big time. There are several psychologists who can vouch for it despite the cultural beliefs. Either warn her ass if she continues, walk away, and don't beg and chase.
Um, I'm gonna say one more thing on this, and I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it be. I agree with you, Daily. I just think it's just not something that should be tolerated. It's
Mm,
tampo. If you deal with tampo, that's for weak men. That's
mm,
just my own feeling. I'm not calling anybody names. I'm not nothing. That's for weak men who don't have a spine, who are afraid to set boundaries because they're afraid to lose the woman. It's just not. It's not the way to
mm,
deal with conflict. It's not the way to deal with issues.
mm.
You talk it out, you communicate, you work on it.
Yeah,
That's
you
it.
sit
Yeah.
down.
No, you don't have to sit down. I'm just playing. We got
I
each other.
know. You
Yeah.
can stand up
Yeah.
while you're talking.
But that's my own take, and
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
I agree with you. Novel said, go ahead, baby.
My stepsister just lost her house in those fires. She nearly got
Singed.
singed taking the time to grab the passport on the way out of the house. It was so fast. Now it's wow.
Wow.
It
Yeah.
was so bad. A lot in the news here. A lot of Filipinos like lost their
Right.
houses.
Right. Because they're down in SoCal. A lot of them down in SoCal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Novel. I'm gonna tell you, bruh. I have an emergency bag. Like, I have a bag that I keep right there. My
Mm,
bag. I keep everything
same.
important: my money, my wallet, my passport. So if I need to get out quick, everything else can go. I can rebuild. But all the stuff
Not.
I absolutely need is in that bag. I mean, I can just grab it at any moment and get the
Yeah.
hell out. I'm probably gonna get crushed because I'm on the 44th floor. But
But
but I got my bag. But I got my bag. So
yeah.
it sucks. It really sucks.
Mm,
It's a difficult situation, and I'm curious what's going to happen with the insurance companies, because I think a lot of them are going to go bankrupt, and they are going, or they're
yeah.
not going to pay out. They're not going to pay out.
Yeah.
So I hope I'm wrong. I really hope
Mm.
I'm wrong. Chase, Menifee is fine. I appreciate it, and those fires are something wild for sure. Yeah, agreed.
When
Right?
was the last time like it happened? Like the fire?
It's still happening.
I mean, the last time the same thing happened.
We had wildfires in NorCal for a little bit, and in Central, but there's we always have wildfires. It
But
just
not
is what
as
it
big
is,
as this
and
one.
we have them big. It just, this one's in SoCal, and it's in the LA area. It's like in the
Mm.
city is the tough
Mm.
thing about it. So
Yeah.
yeah. Um. All right. Next, let's see. Yeah. Let's see. James is 63. Arcelia
It's
is 20.
20.
That's a pretty
Wow.
big age gap. Pretty good
Mm.
age gap.
I hope it works.
I hope it works. That's all. Yeah, I hope it works. Kenny said, "My girl's family is awesome. Her mom loves me, and after 6 months, not a red flag in sight." Kenny, that's the way to do it. Keep
Yeah.
keep looking, and if you don't see nothing, maybe there ain't nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there ain't nothing. Maybe you just got a good one. I'm curious to know this. Did you have to sift through a few bad ones to get before you got to this one, or did you land this one on the first shot? Is this the first woman you met? That's what I would ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kenny, my advice to you is just trust, but always verify. Continue
Hmm.
trusting, but you need always
Yeah.
to verify.
Look, sometimes there ain't red flags.
Mm.
Sometimes she's a good catch. All
Mm.
right. Okay. Awesome. All
So
right. Let's see.
Slick Rick said in the end that fellow escaped from his
From his house.
own.
He's talking about the dude in the jail
Ah,
video,
okay,
right?
okay, okay. Got
Right.
it.
And right. He escaped from his own house, from the master bedroom of his house because he's always alone. Right.
Ah,
Slick Rick, dude.
yeah, he mentioned that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
mentioned that.
dude, how do you escape from your own damn
I
house?
know. And why
Right.
is
Yeah.
he always alone in the?
Right. We could we could go on this for forever. I, someone kind of in the comments kind of hammered me a little bit, and I came back at him and told him what I really thought. But look, I don't think you can escape from your own house.
That's your
It's your
house.
it's your damn
No
house.
one's
But
leaving.
here's my point. Was it his house? And that's what he
That's
didn't talk
very
about.
important.
Was it his house? Because remember, he sent her the money to get the house set up when he arrived. So was it his house or was it in her name? I'm gonna guess, Slick Rick, that place was in her name.
Mm.
I'm gonna guess that it was in her name.
Because if
Right?
you're paying the bills in this house,
Right.
not a single person is chipping in.
Right. But I mean, but remember, he went from the studio to the
To
4 bedroom,
mm,
3 bathroom, right? So it might have been his house, but it might not have been his house because he really was naive. He didn't know. I'm guessing she did everything. I'm guessing she did everything, and even and really quick, because I know we keep talking about this, but the fact that he gave her 90K, or the fact that his first place was 30K,
mm,
there are very few
few.
places out in the province, 2 bedroom, bathroom for 30K. You're talking about maybe 10K,
Mm.
right? So right off the bat, I think she was pocketing money from him just right from jump.
Or let's just give her something, because it's a condo, so it's a little expensive than a regular house. So
But
maybe
30K,
20K,
I'm
maybe 20K.
listen, I'm in the city center in Manila,
Mm.
and my joint costs 30K, right? And I'm in the city center. The joints here, I should say, the joints here cost 30K in the city center in Manila.
Exactly.
So how in the province, in a smaller place like Bacolod, was he paying 30? I don't see it.
Understand
I don't
also.
see it. I think she was scamming money. She was skimming off the top.
Mm.
And so anyway, all right. All right.
So
So let's see. Johnny said Johnny
John
P is
P
in
and
the
then
house at least 2 years or longer. I'm with you,
mm.
Johnny. I'm not mad at you at all for that. All right. Did
Yeah, you
every
did.
time? Dang. So well, while we at it, real quick, let's
Mm.
acknowledge.
John, thank you so much for the super chats. Well appreciated. Thank you. And let's go back up real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's
This is
more. Yeah, more.
okay. There you go. No.
No. Yeah, there you go.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Some Filipinos women think if a guy chases, begs, and pleads, it make her feel desired, which is a sign of emotional immaturity. Most USA guys generally don't operate with that way.
No,
We walk
we're not
away
rocking
fast.
we're not
Yeah.
rocking like that. Anybody that does beg, chase, and plead. By the way, that's something. The tampo, they don't call it tampo in China. They do the same thing, but the Chinese men, I've seen it so many times. They go, oh babe, please, baby, please, don't be mad. Oh baby, please, baby, please, and they would do that kind of, and I'd be like, what? Y'all, okay, I got to tell this story. I got to tell this story.
Okay.
All right, my first couple months in China. I like this girl named Mia. She was a sweetheart, really cute girl. I could go on, but anyway, super good looking woman, and I liked her. We were somewhere out. I can't remember where
You said you
where
were
we
in the
were.
mall.
We were in a mall or something like that, and I said something to her, and she went off on me in public in the mall, and she turned around and walked the other way. Just walked the other way, like I was like I wasn't even there. And so I looked, and I was like in shock because she went off on me. I just said, okay, I'll walk the opposite direction because I'm like, I'm cool, right? I'm like, I'm not messing with all that. So she, because she's Chinese, she expected me to run after her and
Mm.
chase her and, oh baby, please,
Mm-mm.
no, no, don't you. And I was like, no, I'm cool with all that. Deuces. And so she looked back and she saw that I'm not chasing her. She came running after me. Well, why didn't you chase me? Like, because I don't. I know it's hard for me not to swear because I don't do that because I'm not doing all of that. Right? If you want to get mad and you want to have attitude, then have your attitude, but you're going to do that alone.
Mm.
Right? So it set a precedent right off the bat that that wasn't going to be tolerated, and I just think that's how that should be dealt with. It
Mm.
shouldn't be tolerated.
Yeah.
Right? All right.
Mushy is nice. I told you. Mushy. Sorry.
It's not that I don't
I
appreciate you
know.
being
I
mushy.
know. I'm just
I
kidding.
appreciate you being
Yeah.
mushy.
Mm.
Just not in front of the fellas.
Okay.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
don't
Yeah,
want to see your soft
yeah,
side.
yeah. Not in front of the fellas.
Okay. So
No.
online advertising said, and when I come to the Philippines, I was thinking of flipping the game. Bring my mom out for vacation and have my mom decide if
Mm,
her and her family are right.
mm.
Ain't seen Westerner do that.
I like that.
Mm.
I like that
Like
actually.
the in-laws will
Yeah,
get along.
yeah,
Mm.
exactly. Check her family out,
Mm-mm.
right? Bring your people, right? Okay.
Mm-mm.
All right. Kenny said I'm in the fourth quarter. I'm 60, and we're not rushing nothing, and
Mm-mm.
that's how it should be, Kenny. That's exactly how it should be, right?
Yeah, so Men's Daily said your vetting game never turns off during the dating stage
Hmm.
or relationship stage. If she often lies and avoids accountability and responsibility and puts the blame on her faults on you, it's a huge
Huge
red
red
flag.
flag.
Yeah.
Huge red flag. Right. I totally agree with you, Daly. I
Mm.
completely agree with you, right? Patience, respect, and communication works. It does. And look, sometimes just because she does certain things from jump, it doesn't mean she can't change. A lot of things are like a test to see
Mm.
how you're going to respond to it. And if you respond, if you go chasing her and all that stuff, you don't think she's going to do it again? She's going to
True.
do the same thing again. So you just have to set a precedent and let her know you're just not rocking like that. So I agree with everything you said, right?
Mm.
Mike T, here in Glendale, we're okay and we're not far from Pasadena. Mike T, look, I have a very important question to ask you. Talk to me about my beloved school. That's what I went to USC for law school. Talk to me about my beloved school. Is my school okay? UCLA can burn down for all I care. Um, I, I'm just joking.
Joke, joke.
UCLA is a quality
Mm.
institution. It's actually, some might argue it's better than USC. But let me know what's going on with USC and UCLA in those areas. Are they okay? All right. Okay.
I hit
Thank
the
you both for
like.
your
Oh,
concern.
sorry.
Go ahead. What you got to say?
I hit the like before you two begin. Oh, thank you so much. We
Appreciate you,
appreciate
Kenny.
that.
Right. Okay.
So Men's Daily said, I cut off and fired a few Filipinas I hired off Fiverr and Upwork and talked to on websites because they couldn't stop lying at all, avoiding accountability and responsibility. It's
I'm gonna let
crazy.
you talk about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were talking about getting a new editor
Right.
for our channel because the bulk of the videos that we do, I cannot like consistently do it on a regular basis because of I'm
Yeah.
working and he's working.
Yeah. We have an editor, but we
Yeah.
wanted to get a new editor because we got a lot more stuff going on.
Yeah. And I specifically told Rich that don't get a Filipino. I'm not against Filipino, but the work ethic, I'm trying to adapt to his work ethic and you know, I don't want him to get pissy
Yeah,
about,
because I'll say when it comes to work, I have an
a standard.
expectation. I have
Yeah,
a standard of
standard.
what I expect.
Mm.
Kissimmee is in Florida. I was right. Cool. All right. Mike T asked where we are. Mike T, we are smack dab in the middle of Manila. We're in Mandaluyong.
Mm.
So literally we are right almost in the middle of Manila in the
Mm.
city center.
Only
So
the river separates us
that's
from
it.
Makati.
The Pasig River is
Mm.
right underneath, right almost underneath us, and it separates us from Makati. So we are, I don't know, 6 minute
Six
six
minute
minute walk
walk.
from Makati. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So there.
All right. Cool. Let's see. Let's see. Chase. I'll let you guys know we're getting married in the Philippines in Cagayan de Oro. So that's Mindanao, right?
I'm not sure.
Cagayan de Oro. I
I
think
think
I
so.
think it's
Yeah, yeah,
Mindanao.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mindanao.
Okay.
Ah, that's where the
Later this
airport.
year.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
We wanted to get married in the Philippines for a family to attend. I'll let you know. Appreciate that, Chase.
Mm.
I would definitely appreciate that. That's awesome. Okay.
Mm.
Let's see. Rooster want to go, but what? But okay. So Rooster, I would love to hear, love for you to kind of expand on that, or um, I want to go, but I'm black. Is that what we're saying? Because I think I'm black too. So what? Help me out, brother. Help me out.
Mm.
Yeah. Uh,
So John said, "Thank you, but I have had prostate cancer, and as a result, I've had the complete ED. I don't know."
okay. So that's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
Dealing with prostate cancer is really really tough, and we're glad you're hanging tough. We're
Mm-hmm.
glad you're hanging tough, and you're doing pretty good. John, I still John, there's people here that have more difficult situations than you. And I'm being serious. I'm not just saying this because I like you. It's the truth. There's people that, like we said earlier, they're looking for companionship. They want companionship. They're in their 40s, their 50s, and they want a companion too. And so
They just want to someone to spend their life with.
yeah. So I still don't think your cause is lost
Mm. Mm.
by far, I emphasize that
Mm.
because I'm serious. Obviously, it's important to to talk about that situation so people know what's going on with you.
Mm.
But at the same time, I don't think your cause is lost by far.
Mm.
I really don't. I know a lot of people that are in a lot tougher situations than that
Mm.
for sure, right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Almost. Okay. Let's celebrate the third super on a live stream. Yay. Okay. This is again. Yay. Okay. Rooster, bro, do the men hate on your relationship? Rooster,
No. Do they hate?
what did you just not read that?
Do
Yeah.
the men hate on your relationship?
What are you talking about? Absolutely. We just got finished talking about that this morning.
Ah.
Men absolutely hate on our relationship. We just got finished talking about this. What are you talking about?
My bad.
Yes, absolutely yes. And Rooster, all I'll say is just as long as you don't attack me, as
Mm.
long as you don't come out and attack me and
Ah,
start talking
yeah.
crazy, I'm cool. Because my father used to tell me, if people don't hate on you, you ain't doing nothing.
Mm.
You're not successful until people start hating on you, right?
Yeah.
That's a sign that people look at you as successful. So I'm okay with that. But just don't attack me. Just don't attack me. Come
Yeah.
at me. Don't come at mine. If you don't think she's pretty, you can say that. But
Mm.
just don't be attacking people and saying crazy and talking crazy, right?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
there's one. Did you block him already?
No.
No.
Block who?
The one who commented that I did not choose my own.
What?
The one that commented something about uh I'm my grandparent insulted my parents and my grandparents. Remember
Oh,
that?
anybody who's insulting people, they get blocked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. If you guys have, for you guys who have been on our channel for a while, you notice I don't insult
Disrespectful.
nobody. I don't disrespect people. Even sometimes when I feel like your comments are a little disrespectful, I'm gonna bid you a good, I'm gonna bid you a good day and say I appreciate your opinion or something like that. As long as you're not attacking me, don't be disrespectful. You can come in my house and say I disagree. There's ways to do
Mm.
that without attacking people. You can do that. But yeah, but Rooster, in short, people hate. There's haters. Yes, there are
Mm.
haters, and that's
But
okay.
but there's a lot more people who are cheering for
Way more,
way
way
more
more.
people. So
Yeah,
we focus on the positive
yeah.
rather than the negative.
Right. Men's Daily said, "Congrats, thank you, men. Thank you, Daily.
Mm.
We appreciate that."
So Brandon said the bloopers are great.
Okay, Catelyn said the bloopers. Okay, good. We
Thank
we
you.
need to know that because we're always trying to think of ways how can number one we get people to watch the whole video,
Mm.
and I like the bloopers.
Mm.
We thought we edit them anyways, so
Yeah.
why not use them? Why not put them in the video to let people see that it's not quite as easy
It's
as
not
it sometimes looks sometimes. So good.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
yeah. I also watch when I watch movies.
Mhm.
I also wait for the
I do too. I'll look for the
wait.
outtakes,
Yeah.
right?
Wait for
John
that.
said he likes the bloopers and he watched the whole
Thank
video,
you.
right? Uh, okay. William says he likes the bloopers, right? And like the Marvel movies,
Mm.
exactly, right? Video length is just
Just
right,
right.
not too
Okay.
long. You know what? Catlin, we're trying to get it to where they're always under 25 minutes. I prefer 18 minutes. I think
Mm.
17 to 18 minutes is ideal, but we just don't always get
Yeah.
there.
Because I try to trim down on. I will try my best to be direct to the point whenever I
Yeah.
give my commentary.
Yeah, but look, we're it's a work in progress
Mm.
always, right?
So Vernon said, "Love the bloopers and outtakes. I don't see any other YouTuber doing that."
We try to be original, right? We
Mm.
try to do something. We came up with a concept that we think hopefully people will like, right? We didn't think any people are, there's a couple couples
Full
that are
content.
doing content, but maybe not. Most of the couples are kind of younger couple. I mean, or
Younger
older couples. Sorry,
older, and then
yeah,
super
and super
young.
young, and we're kind of like in the middle. So we thought that would be cool, but we also thought the outtakes would be
Yeah,
kind of
and
cool too.
most of them are like serious about the
Right.
topics, but we try to be light because we don't want this to be like feeling like work.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
want
We
it
want to
like
have fun too.
fun.
And then one of the next things we're going to do is do a little bit more travel videos. Go out. We actually travel. We just don't tape it. We just don't film it as much. But we're
Because
gonna,
we
yeah,
enjoyed we
yeah,
forgot to we
yeah. We have
forgot.
fun while we're traveling. So
Yeah.
yeah, but we'll do some more travel videos, and so we can get around the Philippines and let you guys see more of the
Mm.
Philippines too, right?
So
Okay.
Naval said, sadly, a lot of the insurance companies have already pulled out. So a
Yeah,
lot of people lost insurance just before the fire.
exactly. And it was tough to get fire insurance already in California. I just think I don't know. I'm California born and raised. You know the drill. But in my opinion, I think California has gotten to a point to where it's no longer. You don't get the bang for the buck you used to get. That's just my own opinion. I love my country. I love the United States, and I love California. It's a beautiful. Our state is the most beautiful, one of the most beautiful states out there. I just don't feel like you're getting what you pay for
Mm.
anymore, right? That is my own take, right?
So Rooster said, "Okay, I'm done. Thought
Okay.
Philippines called my name." No, I think like on YouTube, a lot of people are like saying, or some people are saying hate comments about some people, not all, because majority say a lot of good things about us. But what I think, this is just my interpretation, that here in the Philippines, when we go out, no
Mhm.
one's like hating on us. I for
No,
that
I don't feel that. No,
I
I don't
don't
feel
feel
that at
that at
all.
all.
No, I feel like the hate.
They're just
Yeah,
curious
I think people are more curious than
rather
anything
than,
else
yeah.
when they see us. But I feel like the hate comes from our videos,
Yeah,
but
it's not
not in
in
person
public.
at all.
Yeah.
No, no, I've never in the Philippines. I have never felt any kind of hate, any kind of vitriol, any kind of. I've never felt
Mm,
anything
negative.
but yeah, anything negative, but nothing but positive feelings. And I'm being really real, seriously.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
this morning that a lot of people like greeted him. Hey,
yeah.
bro, good morning.
That's you know
I know, Western
people,
culture.
yeah, but yeah, it's just I never from outside, never from outside, but in the comments, that's different. Yeah.
Yeah.
John Armwood said he likes the bloopers. Catlin says it's her favorite part.
Mm-hmm.
um William said he likes the outtakes. Okay, and Slick Rick said he likes the bloopers. Cool. um
Um.
okay, I
Yeah, I
think we did that one.
registered.
Ina's creation.
Hi, Anna.
Hey, what is up? Welcome to our channel. We appreciate you joining us, and I just did it again.
Yeah.
Right?
Thank
How do
you
we control
for
this? There we go.
thank you for appreciating our content,
Yeah,
and the more you appreciate it, the more hard work we
yeah.
want to put out.
Thanks for joining us. We definitely appreciate it. Kenny Muniz says, I agree with you both. Shouldn't have moved to a studio. I
Yeah.
agree with you both. He shouldn't have moved to a studio, not a bigger place. Major mistake.
Yeah, it's
He should
like
have stayed in the studio. Yeah,
you're like inviting them to
yeah.
live with you.
How is there 12 people in there
I
though?
don't
That's
understand.
crazy, dude. 12 people. You would be stepping over
Mm,
people. Anyway, okay. Ralph Perez. Ralph,
mm,
welcome to the house. We appreciate you joining us. Uh, there is no answer but follow your heart and hope with God bless.
thank you.
There is no answer. Okay, got you. Appreciate that, Ralph, and appreciate you joining us. Right? She did that dude dirty all the way around. She definitely did. She definitely did, because I know there's no doubt in my mind she was skimming money off the top. There's no $30,000 damn in
Condo.
freaking bacala.
Mm,
There just isn't. She was skimming off the top.
yeah.
She was getting money from him off
I
from
mean,
jump.
even if there's a surge in the prices because of the abundance of expats there, but
Yeah,
it's not gonna be
it
that
still ain't
much.
that kind of surge. Yeah,
Mm,
no. She was wrong. He didn't. He just
mm.
he caught the wrong woman. He just caught the wrong one. That's it, right?
Hi, Iber.
Iber, what is up? Thanks for joining us. We really appreciate you. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're just now coming in. We appreciate you joining. Ask any questions. Say what you want to say. This is a free channel. We love your input.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. You want to
Vernon.
say?
Vernon said that you read it.
That's what I'm talking about, Richie. We don't chase them. We replace them. Right. Look, sometimes it has it.
Mm.
In the immortal words of my brother Rob, sometimes it bees like that. Yeah. You sometimes You just can't tolerate certain kinds of behavior, and if they keep exhibiting that kind of behavior, you just need to move on.
Mm.
So luckily we got to the bottom of certain things, and we're doing okay now. So
Yeah.
you're all right.
I
You're all
like
right.
I
Yeah, I
like
got you.
this.
I
I
got you.
like
Man.
where
Yeah,
we
yeah.
are.
That's as mushy as I get on camera. Right? Get up off. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. All right. But anyway, but for sure, Az Bill in the house. Appreciate it.
Mm.
Az Bill, can I ask you a question? Is that Arizona? Is AZ for Arizona, or am I just saying AZ the wrong way? But or is that short for Arizona? Okay. 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 Kenny Munoz says from Florida. Got that. Okay. He said I'm 60 and the missus is 37. It's not a
Yeah,
different.
not a
Yeah,
bad.
not bad. Not bad. Okay. All right. It's still relatable. 60 and
Ah,
37 is still relatable.
I
You
think
ain't too
so.
old. She ain't too young.
Mm.
So I'm with that. Okay. All right. John Arwood,
Thank you.
definitely. And John,
You're
I am
welcome.
still coming out to Georgia. I'll be in the Savannah area. I know that you're a little far from there, but hopefully we'll be able to get together when I come home. Right?
Mm.
All right. Online advertising being in Manila, how do you deal with the poverty? I've seen walking videos with little 5-year-olds on the side of the street starving, and it breaks my heart.
Okay, so this is mostly the responsibility of the parents because sometimes they allow their children to just roam around and beg for money. It also breaks our heart, but if you keep giving money to them, it would set a like expectation that everybody would give them money. It is you within your it's up to you.
You give to who you
You
want to give
Yeah,
to.
you give who
And
do you want to give to, but
and know this. Know this is another. This is a kind of
mm,
experience, travel experience. There's beggars in China, but get this. There's a beggars union in China. There's a union for beggars in China.
sure.
Don't ever, if you go to China and there's beggars, don't give them money because they are not poor. They're literally not poor. People from my friends had to like say, no, don't give them money. They had to like,
Mm,
my Chinese friends had to like, don't give them money because literally they're not poor.
mm,
They have unions, they're organized, and they have their own territories. But I'm not saying the Philippines is like that. But here's the point I want to make is that here in the Philippines, a lot of times their parents send them out to beg,
mm.
send them out on the streets to beg for sympathy because they know they're little kids. You can't save everybody. You pick and choose who
Mm.
you can
I
help.
mean,
But
you can feel it sometimes, but there's a scam going on like here, like in a near mall where the children are wearing uniform and then they're selling sampaguita or flowers.
mhm,
They will have this placard saying that please buy some flowers from me so that I can support myself going to school.
mhm,
Of course, it's like a guilt tripping that oh you're
right,
working, you need to do that, but it's a scam. Most of it,
right,
they're just wait because here in Mandaluyong, so that everybody in Makati, also in other neighboring cities, most of the time the local government give free uniforms and shoes so that and bags for that
good,
matter,
good
so that
info.
everybody can go to school without worrying about school stuff.
Right.
So yeah, so it's a scam. So just like what he said, you choose and then you'll feel if it's genuine. The Yeah, I know the look, so you know when to.
Yeah, good intel. But appreciate there.
Mm,
A lot of times there's scams. You pick and choose who you want to help. It
mm.
is what it is. You can't save everybody, right?
But I have
Um,
a feeling for I have a sorry. I have to let him know. I
that's
have
fine.
my heart breaks for old people really when I see like someone like super old. I give them food. I'm so like
I don't mind giving people food.
yeah.
I
Instead
don't
of
mind giving people
money, I
food.
just give
Yeah,
them food
I don't
instead.
mind giving people food, but giving people money, eh,
Yeah.
yeah.
When I give the food, I'm always crying. I don't know why.
Okay.
I am almost crying every
All
time
right.
I give food.
Online ad says, oh, he said my
Yeah.
Mike T said my beloved USC is in good shape, and so is UCLA. Okay, cool. All right. Online ad says, I don't think I could be in the big city because my heart couldn't take it. I'd go broke trying to fix all the problems. You know what? Um, I'll say this: in my neighborhood, in my condo, it's very different than the rest of a lot of other
Yeah.
places. I live in a very decent place.
So not
We
many
should do a video that like kind of shows,
the
yeah,
neighborhood.
shows my neighborhood or whatever. Anyway, um, you save who you can save. You help who you can help, and it just Is what
Yeah,
it
it
is.
will
But I feel
break
you.
your
Right.
heart, but most of the time there's scams
Right.
everywhere.
Okay. Mark Richard, what's up, Mark? What's going on? Every channel has haters. I like the bloopers. Thanks, Mark.
Thank
I agree with
you.
you. I'm a huge believer that if you don't have nobody hating on you, you're not doing something right.
Mm.
You're not successful. If nobody's hating on you, you haven't reached where you're trying to go yet, right?
Yeah, so John said you two are very intelligent. Which distinguishes your videos? I don't think
Thank you,
I'm that
John.
very intelligent, but
You're
thank
not
you
so
so
bad. You're not so
much.
bad. All right. I think he was talking about you, not me. All right.
No, you know what? And we wouldn't be where we are right now if it weren't for Rich. If it's just me,
We wouldn't be on this live stream. Yeah.
yeah,
We would
it
not
would
be on a
just be
live stream.
singing
Yeah.
videos,
Yeah.
just you
Yeah.
and me
Yeah.
holding hands together on the
Exactly.
beach. My videos on
Exactly.
my channel.
Probably. People wouldn't be watching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mushy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wawa says he likes the bloopers. What's up? Welcome in, Wawa. Um, and Az says the bloopers are hilarious.
Thank
Good.
you.
Mike T, my wife is from the Manila area, from Valenzuela. Okay, so
Mm.
not far. Okay. Kenny said, "Oh yeah, I watch your bloopers. Good, good. It's
Thank
good
you.
feedback. Good
I
feedback,
know,
right? So I said that when we start this, it's going to take a while for
but
people to
we'll
know that
yeah.
they're there, right? Okay,
Yes,
cool,
thank you.
cool. All right. Dang it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right.
Scroll lower. I enjoy your channel and love your interaction, says
Thanks, Mike
Michael
B.
B.
Appreciate you, Mike B.
Thank you.
All right.
And online advertising said, I didn't know you were born in California. I was born in Riverside, though I grew up in.
Fort Sumter.
Okay,
Fort
thank you.
Sumter is very famous because it is the place that started the Civil War. Right?
Mhm.
Okay. Anyway, right, and yes, I am from California, born and raised right by San Francisco, Berkeley, if you know it. Yeah, definitely born and raised.
Yeah, Brody said, I love all your content, including the bloopers. You both are high value and bring value with your authentic
Content. Yeah,
content. Thank
yeah.
you.
Thank you. I don't know about the high value.
Mm.
I would like to call myself a quality person.
Just quality,
Yeah, a
yeah.
quality
High
person.
value
Yeah, I don't know
is,
about high value.
yeah,
Yeah, I think that might be a different realm, but I
level.
definitely appreciate the compliment
Thank
for
you so
sure,
much.
right? Okay. Uh, Mike T asked, "Am I from LA?" No, Mike T. I absolutely I can't stand LA, bro. I
Mm.
went to USC for law school, and the moment I got finished, I got out. I'm not an LA person. I just think people there are really different. I'm from NorCal, definitely from the Bay, and I rep the Bay for sure. Right?
Yeah, so Jared Wilkins says, Richie and Cheng been watching you for over a month. You are a beautiful couple. Most success to you both. Much success to you both in your personal life when off camera. Wife and I are going on 39 years.
Love
Love.
hearing that, brother.
Thank you.
I
Yeah,
love
I
hearing that. That
successful
is what I like to
relationship.
hear.
Yeah.
Because when I hear people who have been married for 10, 20, 30, 40 years,
Mm,
the first thing I want to know, brother, tell me how you did it.
mm,
What's the secret? How are you
mm.
successful?
Yeah,
I want to
Gerald,
know. Yeah.
let
Tell
us
us
know.
if you got some cues or some keys, some
Advice.
advice. Tell us what's the key, because I want to know from people who are
Done.
who are
Mm,
doing it, who've done it.
mm.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, Mike T said, Richie and Cheng, do you live stream every week on Saturday mornings?
We do not. We do
Yeah.
not. We will. We're live streaming today, and we're live streaming next weekend because next weekend is Ching's birthday. It's Ching's birthday, so we are going to live stream next weekend,
Yeah.
kind of pop it off, and then
Yeah.
I
Can
might
I
have.
sing
Yeah,
next
you can
week?
do it. It's your birthday. You can do whatever you want to do. But no, we don't do it every Saturday. We're just a little too busy to do it every
Yeah.
Saturday. But try to do it. We just talked about this last night. Try to do it
Mm.
twice a month, and especially on special occasions. So. But yeah, you do whatever you want to do on your birthday.
Thank you.
I might even have a surprise.
Yeah.
I might even have a surprise for you. Right?
Don't like prank me, ah.
I don't.
Because he always
don't
pranks
worry
me.
about what I'm gonna do. Don't worry about what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I
He
just
always
yeah
prank me like when the door is open. Why is the door open? Now I'm
yeah.
always watching where he
I don't always prank you. You just a sucker.
is.
No, I like. Come on, man. You know you
Because
like
I'm
it.
always
Yeah,
jumpy.
you
I'm
always
always
jumpy.
jumpy.
Yeah, any loud noise, right? And
Yeah.
we're from California. We're used to gunshots and all kinds of crazy
Yeah,
stuff.
but when I hear something, what's that?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm always like that.
She's a hot mess. Right. Okay. Mike T says he enjoys the bloopers. Good. So this is good
Yeah,
feedback.
thank
Okay.
you.
Complimenting you, Richie. Ching must be a great partner, smart, effervescent,
Gosh, my
and
nose
caring. Right, right.
bleeding.
Uh, yeah, her nose is bleeding. Right,
Effervescent.
right. Okay, and continue to love each other and the children. Gerald, we appreciate that. Ching is a good partner.
Thank you.
She's a pretty darn good partner. She's a keeper in my book, and I keep saying, what you see today is the product of a lot of hard work on both our parts.
Yeah.
On both our parts.
Because a
Yeah.
relationship takes hard work for both people, not just one.
Thanks, Ching. Thanks. Yeah.
But he,
I'm sure they
I,
appreciate
I
that.
always say this, that he is improved dramatically when it comes to his patience,
Yeah,
and I think,
it took a lot.
yeah, it took
I
a
had
lot.
to, either I was gonna have to be more patient, or
Mm.
we was gonna be, yeah, or
Yeah,
somebody else was gonna be sitting there.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't want
one of the two.
anyone
Yeah,
else to be sitting. Yeah,
I don't want nobody else sitting there either.
yeah.
You're supposed to be there, but
Mm,
yeah, but we both know how
mm,
things was working. But
I
yeah,
know.
yeah, but we do very cool now, and the last I don't know the last X amount of months have been really cool. Have been
Yeah.
really cool. Sorry, I'm gonna do this. You know what? I'm gonna give a quick shout out to you. I know you wouldn't expect me because I wasn't
Thank
expecting.
you.
Let me just say to you guys, like she said, we had a whole different idea of work ethic and hard work and all that stuff. But let me just say this: this woman, I mean, we had some come to Jesus talks, and I kind of said, look, this is what I expect. If you're not willing to do that, I ain't mad at you. But look, I need to go in a different direction. This woman said, look, I'm gonna step up. I'm gonna put in the work. I'm gonna work hard. I see your goal. I see your vision, and and I want to help you get there. I want us to get there together.
Mm.
And she put in the work. She put in the work. She started putting the work. She changed her work ethic. She changed a lot of stuff, and she did that because she had the same vision. We shared the same vision. And I want to tell you how much
Thank you. Don't make me
I know.
cry.
I was getting all teary eyed. I was like, oh goddamn, I think I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
But I seriously want to tell you how much I appreciate it.
Mm.
I really, really do, because I didn't want to do it with somebody else. I wanted to do this with you, and we cool.
Yeah, I
Let's stop.
cry.
Quit, man, quit. I damn near started. Somebody got some damn Kleenex. God damn.
Yeah,
Anyway, okay.
are we chopping onions
Yeah,
here?
shit, yeah. I got some onions here now. We're
Yeah,
cooking some breakfast. Anyway,
yeah.
so that's that.
Ah, you're
Um,
welcome, honey. You know that. It. There are times where you wanna throw me out of the balcony.
choke your
You
ass.
wanna choke me,
Yeah.
but I will not leave you. I promise that when I get
Don't say never.
yeah,
Don't say never.
no,
But
when
I
I
feel you.
when
Yeah.
I when I find my partner, I will stick with that partner till my last breath. I'm
Appreciate it.
telling you.
Appreciate it. Chase, good night. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it, and hope to hear from you again
Yeah.
very soon. Daly said, make sure to vet, see if she's got serious unresolved uh, psychological problems and mental health issues. I agree. I'm vet, vet,
And
vet,
that.
vet, and vet. I'm telling. There's a lot of questions you need to ask when you come here. Um, Pay attention to the red flags,
Mm,
and make sure she's the one for you,
mm.
right? Alster said, bloopers make us smile. Don't stop when you laugh too, with all serious stuff. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You
Okay.
know, this is my like criteria whenever I put the bloopers out. You
Mhm.
know, if it's not funny to you, it will not be funny to the audience.
Right. If I'm laughing, sometimes when I'm
Yeah.
editing, I'm laughing, and that's both of us. We're editing and laughing because we think it's funny. We're like, okay, this should be good, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Thank you, Kathleen, for the birthday greeting.
Catlin, when's your birthday?
Aquarius also, so maybe
Yeah, well, it's
January
got
or
to be.
February.
Well, it
Yeah.
has to be, but
Mm.
the question is when, right?
Thank you,
Okay.
Vernon. I'm gonna sing. I promise. I like to sing.
All right. That's what.
But just a disclaimer, we're not gonna use any musical accompaniment
Yeah,
from
we
any
learned. We learned the
acapella.
hard way.
Yeah.
We learned the hard way from
Yeah.
our mistakes, don't we, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Vernon said he'll be here next week, and
Mm.
Catlin says we're her favorite couple. Appreciate it. Catlin, where are you at? If you don't mind us asking, where are you at? What's your location?
Mm.
Are you here in the Philippines? Are you somewhere else? If you're in the Philippines, what city are you in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alistair Ching, real talk. How many other females, Benays, would have done the work you did? Oh, good question. Or other words, are you a unicorn? Good question. Boom. Go ahead.
Maybe the Filipinos who would do the hard work that I did, willing to work on a relationship. Maybe it's they're out of the country already because a lot of
Right.
hard workers are like, I'm not saying that those who are here are not hard workers. Just have
I
a
am.
different work ethic than compared to Western people. But for me, when I really want our relationship to work. So
Mhm.
if I'm not gonna step up, then we're going to part ways. So I have to sacrifice a lot. He needs to sacrifice a lot, and
Both of us.
it's really overwhelming that you want to improve on a lot of things. And he was really patient that I'm really trying to work on a lot of
Because
different
she was
things.
trying, and the effort was the thing. Because I saw you were putting in the effort, and to me, effort goes a long, long
Mm,
way. I would say not many, to be honest. Uh, I would say not many, and she made a good point because the most hardworking people that come from here are not here anymore. They went abroad. They went abroad because they got the skills and the work ethic to go abroad and make more money, and they have the ability to make more money.
mm.
So the people that are here, maybe, how do I put this nicely? They might not have that same kind of work
Mm.
ethic. Most of the people
Because
that are still here.
we're talking and then I apply it with the same background that I have, like work environment. I'm just, I'm just trying to adapt the richest work ethic, and it sucks that you see, your colleagues do the same.
Yeah, it is what it
Yeah,
is, though.
yeah.
Yes, but good, great
Great.
question. I'll say
Yes,
that was
thank
probably the
you.
question of this whole thing. She showered you with compliments a few videos ago, and now you her. I hope I can achieve the same. They're all deserved, though. I mean, I'm talking about the compliments I gave her.
Mm,
They're all deserved. They're all deserved. You gotta give credit where credit is due, and people need praise when they deserve praise, right? She's put in the work. I always asked her, look, if you put in the work, we can go places, we can do stuff. And I think it was hard for her to get to the correlation between hard work and the results. And now we're starting to see the results in the subscribers, in the money that we make from YouTube and all that stuff. And she can see it now. So she put in the work. She deserves the praise,
thank
right?
you. Thank you, Slick
Mm.
Rick, for the birthday greetings. And Gerald said, do you make cook pancit and lumpia? My mom's a great
Her
teacher. My
mama, her
mom's a
mama
good
can
cook.
throw, her mama
And
can throw down.
yeah,
Yeah,
and so I learned how to cook from my mom.
yeah.
So
Chin can cook. Chin, two things. There's a few things you but Chen can cook and Chen can sing,
yeah,
right? For
thank
sure,
you.
right? And she's pretty smart too,
Hi, Renz.
right?
Hello, everyone. Happy birthday. Thank you.
Renz, appreciate you jumping in. Thanks for joining us.
And Kenny said, I agree that insults and disrespect aren't ever accepted.
No,
Yeah,
not on this channel.
yeah.
You look. Sometimes you might not agree with what we have to say.
You
It's just
don't
an
always,
opinion.
yeah, you
It's an
don't
opinion.
always
Yeah,
have to agree with
yeah.
us.
And in fact, to be honest with you, it's better if you don't agree because that leads to more banter, it leads to more chatter, leads to more comments, and that makes our channel grow more,
Mm.
right? So it's even better if you don't agree. But if you don't agree, that's cool. But just but there's a way to go about it. You don't have to be disrespectful. You're a liar. You're a dick. Someone called me. He said you're soft. Like I'm like, oh, okay, I guess. Like because I'm giving her compliments or
Mm,
whatever. But okay, if that makes me soft, then I'm soft then. Huh?
mm,
All right, but all right, but I'm happy.
mm.
So anyway,
Vince Daily, I want you to read it with
okay,
conviction.
Rich, damn, Rich might cry for us on camera. Look, you know what? I you probably never see tears rolling down my cheeks and all that stuff,
Yeah.
but I'm okay with it. I mean, she earned that. She earned that. So
Thank
I
you.
mean, so daily. I mean, I got a little choked up. I did. I got a little choked up. So, but I would have stepped off the camera before you saw a tear come out of my eyes, brother. Telling you, right? Look, and you're right. It's a good thing. I'm not crying that I got divorced and she cheated on me like some other people.
Mm,
So
mm.
so yeah, but she deserves that. She deserves.
Thank you.
I'm always, even when we had different points of view, I would try to choose the moments when she did do good stuff or when she was producing good stuff and give her praise. Just now, there's a lot more praise to give.
Thank you.
There's a lot more praise to give. That's what I'd say, right?
That's what you get. You get results when you put in the hard work. Yeah.
That's the bottom line. Can we roast Alicia on your birthday? Maybe we gotta get it roasted. You gotta eat up a whole pig. Can we eat
No,
a pig?
it's too
Yeah,
big.
right. Those things is big, man.
Yeah,
Those
and
things.
also we don't eat much pork, it's too fatty.
Yeah, I try not to. And it's not a religious thing, but I try
Yeah,
not to. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Your
But
personality. Oh, sorry.
mm, anything chicken,
If it's
yeah.
chicken, I'll jack some chicken up over
We
here.
can have wings
Yeah,
already.
yeah, I'll jack some chicken up. Right. And look, by the way, they got a whole bunch of all you can eat wings joints out here
Oh.
that are off the hook. I mean, off the all you can
Those
eat. I
guys.
mean, yeah, you got to starve yourself for a day, but those joints are worth it, son. I mean,
Yeah.
you can jack some chicken up. All right. Kenny said your personalities make completely watching your videos so extremely worthwhile. You guys leave me in tears. Always leave me in tears. Thank Kenny. Thank you. We appreciate that. We ain't trying to make you cry though, brother.
Yeah. But
I mean, look,
maybe tears of joy.
there's tears of joy, but look, I'm gonna say things I'm gonna say what's real. I'm if there's bad stuff to say, I'm not gonna put her on Front Street in front of everybody else. But I'm not gonna BS you guys and shower praise on her. That's undeserved, and I wouldn't expect her to do that from me either. I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I feel like, especially over the last X amount of months, what's the word that I always said? You need to be what? You need
Consistent.
consistent. That's the word. You be don't do it now and then you screw up later, or don't do it. Be consistent. That's all I ever asked. And now we're getting consistency, and then we get the results, and that's what I appreciate.
Yeah, Paul Godwin said you both put on a great show. Cheng's facial expression shows that she can fake the
She
funk.
don't fake the funk, bro. Yeah, she don't fake the funk. But
Sometimes,
thanks for coming, Paul.
yeah,
Thanks.
sometimes my facial expressions get me in trouble, especially at work.
Yeah. Well, they don't get you in trouble on our channel. So
Yeah, but
you just want to be real. People want to see real. That's what they
I
want to see.
know,
So
and it's hard to pretend. Why are you going to pretend?
yeah, why
This
you
is
want to pretend? Yeah.
this is one avenue where we can be ourselves and express our thoughts and ideas without offending anyone.
Exactly. And Paul, I haven't heard from you in a long time, so
Mm.
appreciate you stopping in, and definitely want to would love to hear more comments from you. And thanks for coming to our live stream too.
Yeah, thank you.
Gerald said, Rich, can you give us a generalized differentiation between your living in the Philippines versus in the US? I can. I can definitely do that. Can I do this?
I don't know.
I don't know if I can do it, but um, let me. I was just going to kind of let you look out the window so you could see what I see on my balcony. Um, here's the deal. I have almost no stress. Before, my stress was sitting right next to me. Before, she was my number one source of stress, and I've mostly alleviated that, and I have almost no stress. I'm lucky in that aspect where I've have a little bit of a savings, and I don't need to worry so much about money. And I have a job. I'm not retired, so I work, and we get to do something we love doing, and making videos and bringing them to you guys. So to me, that's the biggest difference, is just no stress, just living living your best life, enjoying it, traveling, seeing things, going places, going home twice a year to the US. That's the difference for me, is just super low stress.
Yeah, I think also based on your stories, that in the US everything is fast. Here in the Philippines it's slow. So sometimes if you're going to you think of it like positively, the slow pace here, it's not really like a rat race. So it's just chill. So you adapt to the chill lifestyle, but sometimes people are too chill.
Yeah. Well, and another thing is, I chose this lifestyle. So I work from home. Teaching law school classes. So it so I don't have to commute. I don't have to have a car. I've eliminated a lot of the stress from my life. So my life is relatively easy. I mean, think about it. If you don't have a car, you don't have a car payment. You don't have a car, you don't have insurance payment, right? You don't have to commute. You don't have a lot of the stuff that okay, that's it. It's over. Yeah, let's leave it down. No, just will you take it down, please?
Okay.
Thank you. Right. If you'll fold it so it doesn't crease. So yeah, I eliminated.
Hold on.
Yeah, maybe we can do that quietly. Thank
you.
I did my best to eliminate most of the stress from my life, and so I have this lifestyle. So hopefully it stays this way for a while.
Yeah. So Jojo said, "Where did you meet? Where should dudes look for women from there?"
Well, you're not going to look where we met. You're not going to look where we met, Jojo.
But we met at Filipino Cupid.
Yeah, you can look on Filipino Cupid. We met kind of first there.
Yeah.
Um,
But you
uh,
get bombarded with
I'm
messages.
telling you,
I'm
you're gonna have
telling
to
you.
sift through a lot of bad ones before you get a decent one. We met face to face at Popeyes,
Like
and
immediately, right after, like,
we met like a couple days later.
yeah.
Yeah, like a couple days later at Popeyes
Yeah,
is when we met. Yeah,
I don't wanna prolong this. Let's meet.
yeah. She was like, "Yeah, let's come on, let's just meet. Come on."
Because I
Yeah,
want to see whether we have
yeah,
that chemistry or not. If
yeah,
not, then I'm just, wasting my time.
yeah, yeah. So that's the deal. I don't care what website or whatever you call it
Yeah,
you
dating
use,
app.
dating app you use. You're gonna have to sift through some bad ones before
Yeah.
you get
I
to
mean, it's a
good
good
ones. Yeah,
start. It's a
yeah,
good start to
yeah.
find women, but you really need to vet
I'm gonna give you here's I'm gonna put you up on game. If you want to meet some good quality women, go to the malls, but don't meet the women around the malls. Meet the women that work at the malls. Meet the
them.
women that work in the malls because they have been vetted already. They can't have a criminal background. They have to have a college degree. They have to be in pretty high standing. Meet the women that work in the malls.
Yeah, if you and then just a tip, if you want like a pretty woman, like pretty woman walking down the street. Okay, if you want a pretty woman, go to Watson's because
Hey, good call. Good call.
most of them wear,
Yeah,
but most of them is required to wear makeups, but
yeah,
they don't hire
yeah.
women who are not
Yeah,
who doesn't have a pleasing
Watson's is a
personality.
sorry, my bad. Yeah,
Sorry, guys. They don't hire women who doesn't have a pleasing personality.
right. Watson's is a drugstore. It's like CV or what is it CV or whatever CVR
I don't
whatever
know.
our drugstores that are at home. But Watson's is a common drugstore that's here. Go to Watson's. They have pretty girls for
Yeah.
sure. Right?
Just
Good
also
call.
you need to check if there's a ring or on the finger.
True. True.
Yeah.
Right.
And also just before we answer that question from Mike, um before you come here, you need to get your mind, your pockets, your body right because for you to land to a good for you to land with a good Filipino, you need to be a quality man yourself.
Wow. Amen. Amen. And look, if there's one thing that we'll leave you guys with here in this live stream is that this is not Disney. It's not a fairy tale. If you come here and your mind, your body, and your pockets ain't right, you're gonna get the same results you got at home.
Mm,
It's ultimately you're going to get the same result.
yeah.
It is just that simple. Um, yeah, and I'll leave it at that because otherwise we'll just be beating a dead horse.
Yeah.
All right, Jojo. Okay, we did that one. Okay,
So Mike T said, I bet Cheng is a good cook. Yes, thank you.
she is a good cook. She is a good cook. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll vouch for her.
Yeah,
She is
because my
a
mom
good cook.
always
Yeah,
say, "A way to a man's heart is through his stomach."
yeah.
So yeah, she taught me how to cook.
Stomach and
So
them loins. Yeah,
Richie, what's your favorite Filipino food? I can
she
answer
can
for
answer
you.
that. Go ahead.
Yeah, Filipino food, Shanghai.
Definitely.
My mom's Shanghai is
Yeah,
the
you're Shanghai,
yeah, because
but
my mom taught me the
your mama's
recipe.
Shanghai is off
Yeah,
the hook, son.
yeah.
Right? Yeah, but it's Shanghai. But you gotta explain what Shanghai is.
A
Though.
Shanghai is a spring roll. It has meat. It has some kind of vegetables
Yeah,
like carrots, onions, and then what do you call that? I can't remember what's that green thing. Celery
yeah,
and all that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shanghai for sure. Right. All right. I mean, Daly said Ching's a good lady man. She's
I'm
a
a
good
lady
lady.
man.
No, she's a good not lady boy, but
I know.
she,
I'm
he
just
didn't. He
kidding.
just didn't put
Yeah.
the comment right. She actually does the work and is not a romance money scammer Filipina. Be proud. I am proud. Keep up the good work. Home. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah. Thank
Exactly.
you.
Exactly. I'm very proud, and I'm gonna say this too. This woman has never asked me for a dollar. Never asked me for a dollar.
I know what a dime is now, so
Yeah. I used to say a dime, but she didn't know what a dime
yeah,
was
I know
before.
what a dime
But
is.
she's never asked me for money ever.
Thank you.
And to me, that is one of the first red flags. If a Filipino, I don't care what the situation is. If what would she do if you didn't exist? If she didn't,
Mm,
what did she do before she knew you? If a Filipino asks you for money, she's probably not the one.
mm.
And this woman has never asked me for a single dollar.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have a job. I don't need that.
Exactly. Exactly. And if you didn't have a job,
Then why are you with
then
me?
you wouldn't be with me, right?
Yeah. So
Right.
Alistair said, Rich, based on my YouTube research, I see a trend. Be nice with teacher, certified training, education seem to make good partners. Can anyone support this observation?
I'm okay with that. Yeah,
Hmm.
I think teachers are
Hmm.
I would
Because
I would say that's a good call.
hmm,
Yeah, I would say
I
that's a
think
good
so.
call.
You
She's
go,
going to be educated. She's
yeah, but here in the Philippines, if you're going to date a teacher, specifically a public school teacher, expect that she's going to do a lot of work.
She's
Like
gonna be busy.
she's going to be busy.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. That's
But
the
good call.
caveat. Yeah,
Good call.
good call.
John Starks is in the house. What's up, man? You retracted
Maybe
your
it's too
comment.
long. Honey.
Oh, okay, could
Mm.
be. Okay. Jojo, congrats. Wish you two the best.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Jojo. Much appreciated. Seriously. Thank you for the response. Uh, Lesser to no stress. Yeah, that's it. That's
Hey,
definitely it.
Joey.
Joey, what is up? No car repairs.
Mm,
Joey's in the house. You know, Joseph lives not far from me at all.
mm,
And Joseph, sorry about last night. Wanted to get together,
yeah.
but we had to get this video out, brother. But thank you for joining us. You know, we got love for you. John,
Thank you, John.
yeah,
And it's going next week. I'm going to be 39.
yeah, 39 years old. You all right?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
fine.
you
My
look good.
back my back hurts.
Yeah, man,
I'm just
you're
kidding.
looking good. You're doing good, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
All right, we have about 11 minutes left of
Mm,
our live stream, guys. So we're gonna kind of wind this down at the 2 hour mark,
mm,
because we got a ton of stuff to do. But we
mm.
really appreciate you guys being here with us. Is it Death Ray? Death Ray.
Oh,
Let me
yeah,
write that down.
definitely.
Right. Oh, okay. I like that name, Death Ray. Right.
Mm.
Okay. Ren said, okay, that's to
Okay,
Alistair.
in
Okay.
reference to. So Mike T said, Richie, expertise in civil or criminal law or
Civil
both?
law. Civil law. I don't. Two things I vowed that I would never do: no criminal law, no family law.
Mm.
Civil only. Right.
So my friend Ren said that my friend was married a retired Marines. They met each in Filipina Cupid too.
Yeah. I don't think Filipino. I don't think Filipino Cupid is a bad dating app. I just think there's a lot of scammers. You're gonna have to go through a lot of
Mm.
bad women to get to the good ones. They're
Yeah.
there. The good ones are there, but you're gonna have to go through some bad ones. Trust
Yeah.
me. Yeah. But ask the right questions.
Mm.
Rins can probably tell you. Ask the right questions,
Yeah.
and you'll get the answers. Right.
And then
Okay.
when you ask the women, are you talking to someone else? No.
No, never. They're never talking to anyone else, but
But
maybe
you.
like 30 people on their roster.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah.
Papi Cholo, Papi Chulo, Papi Chulo.
Hey,
Right.
Papi.
All right. All right. Great info.
information.
Why am I stuttering all of a sudden? Dang, what's wrong with me? Right. Okay. All right. Death Ray said, "Oh, meet the ladies that work at the malls." Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The ladies that work at the malls, brother. Not the ones that are walking around the malls. The ones working at
Not
the
the
malls.
one
Yeah.
shopping. You
Yep.
don't want the one
Yeah.
shopping.
CVS. Thank you, John. And
Yeah.
Jose, thank you for that. CVS. Yeah. Oh, everybody chimed in.
Vernon. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
everybody
you.
hit me with that, right? Y'all got me. Thank you, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, I didn't know that.
I
That
didn't know
what?
Watson's was a Japanese company.
Yeah,
Right?
but here in most SM
It's
malls.
Lawson. I knew
Okay.
that. I knew that. Lawson is Japanese.
Yeah, Lawson is like
Yeah.
the Family Mart.
Yeah.
They renamed it
Yeah.
into Family Mart before, and now it's Lawson. So yeah, but here a lot of SM malls, if you will notice, there's a lot. All SM malls have Watson.
Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes they have
Sometimes.
multiple Watsons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Green Whiskey said, "Is that lumpia?" Yes.
Yes.
Shanghai is
Lumpiang
lumpia.
Shanghai
Yeah.
or
Same
spring
thing.
roll.
Yeah. Mike T. Richie, how long have you been living in the Philippines? Mike T. I've been here since March of 2023. Yeah, I came in March of 2023. Frank Ellis, that still kills me. Needing a degree to work retail. Yeah, but that's how competitive. That's how competitive the job market is here. I mean, I guess I get it. You know, if you want the best, you have to get the best, right? And yeah, but literally, you need a bachelor's degree to work at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah. So Lawson's was originally from the States. I grew up seeing them in Michigan.
Really? Okay, that's good intel. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
I didn't
Right?
know that.
Okay, John said happy birthday.
Thank you, John. Okay. Hi, Troy. You made it.
Troy made it. All right, thank you. Appreciate you stopping in, Troy. Okay?
Yeah.
Family law is horrible. I know, John. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. When I did one of my internships before my first year of law school, and they did family law, they did criminal law, and I learned a lot, but I knew that just was not the area that I wanted to work in at all. Right? Okay, Mike said thanks both for the live stream. Have a good blessed day, Mike T. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully, we see you next weekend for Ching's birthday little live stream. And we appreciate you stopping in.
Thank you. And then Ren said, in online dating, if they ask money, that's no already. Try the next one.
Try the next one. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So how about we wrap up our talking point
Good
for
call.
today? So for me, when you vet a woman, it needs to be more than a year for me. And the part of the vetting process is that you vet her family, you vet if she has a job, you vet about the kids, you probe a little. If she declares, that's not my daughters or sons, those are my nieces and nephews, you try to, try to go to birthday celebrations and probe a little.
Mhm.
And last but not the least, know her financial situation, know if they have debt. Most importantly, check if she's the breadwinner, because if she's the breadwinner, it's very important,
Yeah.
because she's supporting mostly the entire family. And if you're going to take her in, then the
You're
allowance
gonna have to
comes
become
in.
the breadwinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Oh.
Rin said if they ask for money, then
Mm.
it's a no
So
already. Try the
Kathleen
next
is
one.
from, sorry honey,
From
from San Pedro, Laguna. Oh.
Okay. So that's close.
Yeah,
That's down near
south,
Cavite, right?
near Cavite.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Why your face get all twisted up?
Huh?
Okay. All right. All right. In near Cavite. Hey, that's close. We see. That's a trip. That's a
Mm,
trip. Catlin, we would love to come visit you, or
mm,
maybe you can come visit us.
mm.
Yep. All right. Iber, I vetted over 200 Filipinas before he found. Right. And
Yeah.
sometimes it takes that.
Mm.
Sometimes it takes that. I hear you. I hear you. Because I don't remember how many women I not met, but how many women chatted with me.
Online.
Yeah. Before I'm like, no, 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 no. Right. We've been in LDR for over a year. Hopefully that works out. We'll
Mm.
cross our fingers for that. My Filipina is the breadwinner, but only for her children.
Yeah,
Yep.
you have to really vet or check her financial situation. So it's really important. So thank you. I
Uh,
need travel for the super chat.
and his question.
If I don't want kids, should I tell her soon or wait? Soon.
Soon.
Just
Why?
while you're
Yeah. Don't
dating.
burn daylight, bro.
Mm,
Yeah. I mean, look, you want to know if you guys are on the
on the
same
same
page,
page.
right?
Yeah,
So
don't
don't. Yeah.
establish a connection
Right.
if you're not wanting the same
Yeah.
thing.
Because most, especially if she's young, most Filipinos are
Would
going
want.
to want children.
Mm.
Yeah. It is what
Yeah.
it is.
So Troy said, "Yeah, guy, lots of questions. It was questions time for us for at least the first 2 weeks of talking.
Yeah.
Looking for red flags is a must."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta ask questions. There's
Mm,
nothing wrong with that. No shame in that at all.
mm,
If you don't ask questions, you're gonna get your feelings hurt.
yeah.
If you're out here, because people are looking for ways to come up, and you'll be that way if you don't ask the right questions.
What
So
you're gonna be you say because you say it good. You're gonna be a suck.
you you're gonna end up being a sucker or a simp,
Yeah.
right? All right. I think that'll probably do it. Sass in the Philippines visit
Hey,
us.
you made it.
Sass
You're just
came
in
in just
time.
oh wow, just right I almost said in the back door, but not the back door, right? What's up, man? We're glad you made it. We're almost we got 3 minutes left in our live stream, so we're
Mm,
kind of winding it down. What's your opinion on learning the local language? Um, I'll give them my opinion. You can give them
mm,
yours. I think no matter where you go, you should always try to learn the local language. When I was in China, I learned Mandarin. It took me a little bit, but I learned Mandarin. When I was in Japan, I didn't learn a ton of Japan because I wasn't in Japan that long. I was there for less than a year. But here, I try to learn some phrases, some
mm.
stuff.
Slang
Yeah,
terms.
I think I have too many languages in my head
Yeah. And
at this
also
point. But
something something it's for me, when you grow older, I think I'm slowing down when it comes to
yeah,
learning
for real.
something.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
got 4 languages in my head, so
Mm,
trying to learn Tagalog is a little. It's a little. I try to learn some.
mm.
Um, but I think we
Yeah.
primarily speak English here.
Yeah.
But I like learning phrases
Mm.
and different things for sure.
Yeah. Deuces, Vernon.
Vernon, thanks for joining
Thank
us. We
you.
always appreciate you. Sass, you're a little bit late, but dude, better late than never, bruh. For
Yes.
sure, right?
You'll be in detention. You're
Okay.
late.
Okay.
Just like Slick Rick.
Yeah. Ivor said his Filipino was neutral on kids, but she wants a mixed child. Her and every other
The
third
Philip.
woman. Yeah. Okay. I understand that marriage without a child is not really a family. As some people think that way.
Mm,
Some people think that way. It's ultimately it is up
mm,
to you, right? Super chat, take 30%. Yeah. Yeah, they don't give it all to you for
mm.
sure, right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, they don't give it all to you. And did we shout
Yeah,
it
we
out?
did.
Okay, we shout it. Okay, want to make sure we give people their due.
So,
Okay.
Kathleen, I think the first Tagalog word my American learn is tampo,
Right.
which is sounds like
It's
a
tempo.
tempo.
Sounds like tempo,
Tempo.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I'll try to learn. I try to learn
Mm.
words, phrases, different stuff that'll help me to get along, and that
Mm.
just to show respect for the local culture, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Ivor said I try certain phrases. Mahal ko.
There you
Mahal
go.
ko means my love.
Right.
Mahal kita means
Hmm.
I love you.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
your Friday night live Q&As are the truth. Glad you're bringing them back, both of you. Thank you.
Much appreciated. We hit it's 1:59, 1 hour, 59 minutes and 30 seconds. So we're about to
Thank
wind this
you.
down.
Wow. We love
500
them.
less common words
Words
and
and 50
50
common
common phrases.
phrases.
That's it. Just keep working on it. Just keep working
Mm-hmm.
on it.
Yeah,
All right.
so thank you for staying tuned and for being with us from the start of this live stream till the end.
What's
Hope to
sorry? What's hey knuckle?
Hi nako. Oh man. Something like oh
Okay.
no, oh
Okay.
man.
All right. Thanks, Ren. Rens, we would love to, you and Catlin especially, 99% of our audience is women. So we would, are women, I think. We would love to get a women's point of view. We would love to actually have the opportunity to interview a couple of women, right?
Good.
Because I mean, it's kind of a rarity to get you guys on our channel. So let us know if maybe we can set up something we can meet or something like that. I think it would be awesome.
Yeah, and also just to follow up with what Ivor saying, what Tagalog words you know?
Why you put
Joke.
me on blast?
Joke
I,
lang,
I
joke
know
lang.
I know joke lang, wait lang. I know
Grabe.
grabe, sige po,
Salamat
apo,
po.
salamat. And I know some phrases,
Mm.
just not a ton, but I, yeah.
Yeah. So great relationships takes work as well as
You got that right.
communication, but that requires two willing talkers and listeners.
You got that right.
I'll be a better listener.
All-star. You know what? We're gonna look into that because I've heard that from someone else too. I think that might be a better call for lives is doing StreamYard. So we're gonna cut out and we're gonna end it right here. You guys, thanks for joining us. If you didn't hit the like button, please make sure you hit that like button now before we get out of here. If you didn't already hit it, thank you guys so much. Thanks for helping us get to
7K, baby. That's
we definitely appreciate that. We're gonna keep it going.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on our next video, which is gonna be on Monday, which is gonna be Monday morning for them.
Yeah. Right? Thank you so much. You are well appreciated. Thank you.
Thanks, y'all. Take care.
This is Rich from Rich Abroad.
And this is Chang.
Deuces. We're out.
Yeah. All right. You guys.
Bye.
Bye. Slick said he did his detention.
Good for you.
Stay in that corner.
Face the wall.
All right. We'll see you guys.
Bye.
Peace.